Thank you for the follow. Here, take this Jello flag. Thank you for the follow. Here, take this Jello flag. Hello everybody. Nobody told me that my iRacing was not, my microphone was not working, but that's okay. Let's get this thing ready and let this thing party rockin', as we have a few guys joining in here with the SLR show already for the Pro late models here tonight of the SLR show, and that's going to be our first event here this afternoon. So the Pro late models will be joining us here tonight. You got Brian Brisker and you got a few other guys, Ian Rumsey and Hunter Finney. Pros, Jamie, pros with the extra horsepower and power. It is all A-class tonight, Justin. It's always going to be A-class here with the SLR show here from Future Reference. If you need that extra deal, you can 100% get your A-class license very easily. But you know what? We got a few guys joining in here. Aiden Lewis, Luke Williams, and Dane Norris, and a couple other guys. Yes, sir. Thaddeus Mark's going to be here, and a few other guys here for the Pro late models this afternoon. So we do got enough cars. We're going to take a 20-car server, and if you guys don't know about that by now, that's about Brayden. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Also, if you guys don't know, I'm on the quest for 10,000 followers on the one page. We're also live on a few others if you guys do not as well. Thank you, Brayden. I appreciate you. Love you as well for coming out here and sharing and following, man. So, as we're ready to go, Zachary Martin's going to be joining us. I have a few cars already here this afternoon, and not too many so far, but that's okay. It's always the first race of the day, plus Eldora's got somebody. You got 10 minutes to come out here for some hot lap action. Again, if you guys are A-class or better, feel free to come on down as we try to get some of the best on the simulator here to provide a show for you fans. As we're going to start things off here this afternoon, I think I forgot trading paints once again, but you know what? That's okay. Alrighty, so let's get this party started, shall we? You race a super late model in real life, Brayden? That's awesome. That is so awesome to know. As you got the 115, Dane Norris going to be joining us from the Tony Stewart Racing Team, the GFY number 115. That's going to be old Dane Norris on the speedway. Right there behind him in the Twisted Speed number L2 machine, that's going to be Brian Brisker. I see Jamie Massey fans. He's also going to be joining us here this afternoon. You have the 18 rod. That's going to be BMSS. It's going to be the Marshall Dig Innovations. That's going to be Thaddeus Marshall joining us here tonight as well. You have the number 75 machine from Coors Light. Dude Wipes on the side of that. He says he eats tires. That's going to be old Luke Williams going to be joining us here this afternoon. You have the number 55 machine. That's going to be the Majula Say WMWSS number 55. That's going to be Aiden Lewis. You got Zachary Martin going to be joining us once again in that 214 ride, and he's got no sponsors or anybody on that side of those race cars, but you know, that's going to be just fine. You got the L2 ride up, Brian Brisker once again. As warm-ups, you got JT Wellman and a few other guys. Jeff Humphrey going to be here, so we may get enough for 2 heat races here this afternoon. Again, these are going to be A-Class guys, RBD Racing. Good to see you. Hopefully you got your A-Class here this afternoon and come out here and join us. Happy Wednesday, everybody. As you got a little more time yet for the warm-ups here this afternoon. I believe we got 8, 9, 10, 11. So that'll give us 2 heat races here for the Fairbury Speedway. As I heard my wife say some weird things. That's fine. Yep. Hunter Finney on the M&M number 2 machine is also out here on the bottom side of the speedway. You'll have the old number 55. That's going to be Aiden Lewis. Like I said, these guys are going to be lining up for a 40-lap feature here this afternoon as Thaddeus Marshall joins us at number 18 ride as well. So Hot Laps has begun here this afternoon as we got a pretty good field of cars. I'll take it 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them, so that'll give us 2 heat races here for the Fairbury Speedway. All drivers, can you guys run the middle side of the speedway for both corners? All drivers, please run the middle of the speedway in both corners. Thank you. We got Bo Krebs going to be joining us in the old 168 machine, and that's going to be cool. You got Braven Apple on your screen right now from the infamous Raceworks, Molly Chevrolet number 25. He'll be running so far 5th quick overall with a 17.645, as we will have our track prep getting ready to rumble here tonight. As you got Bo Krebs, Jeff Humphrey's going to be here, JT Wellman, Hunter Finney. It'll go to Zachary Martin and a few other guys, but hey, you know we continue on racing here this afternoon. You have the old L2 machine. Brian Brisker going to be joining us. Just got his A-Class license, by the way, to come out here and enjoy some pretty good racing here this afternoon. We got Nathan Meadows going to be joining in here. Zachary Martin in the 214. You'll have the number 18, Thaddeus Marshall, as track prep has begun. As you got the B4, that's going to be JT Wellman also here from the Central Star Drilling. Wellman for B ride and the Rocket chassis, I believe that's what it is. Nope, it's an RPBM Power Sports on the inside of that as well. You got the 25 of Braden Apple as our practice has already. We still got a couple minutes yet to go for you guys to join us if you do. So that's what we got here this afternoon, and you want the 55 Aiden Lewis. A couple more drivers going to be joining in just late. Once again, guys, middle top, you guys can run. Middle top for a little bit of track prep, please. Jeff Humphrey in the number 17 machine from the Jolly Designs Humphrey Speed Secrets. Trying to figure out that late model. Again, we do have the extra power taken in these cars, and we also have the weight taken out of it, so they're going to feel a little bit different than some of these drivers. Normally, their regular setup will probably not work here, but you know how that works. Getting a lot of track prep done here for these Fairbury Speedway Pro late models, and we got a good field here for Wednesday's racing here tonight. As the number 17 of Jeff Humphrey's going to be out there in a Bilstein shock ride. You have the Luke Williams number 75. He will also be here, and JB Massey is coming in and connecting as we speak. So we do have a decent field of cars, as we will have 12 to 13, 14 of these late models here going to go at it for 40 laps here tonight. Well, we're already getting the party started here this afternoon. We got about 30 seconds yet to go here for this practice. And then we're going to go ahead and get ready into 2 heat races. Random draw, no mirrors, no spectators, no spotters, that type of stuff. And then we're going to get ready to go to our next event with a 40-lap feature. Again, we will have 5 shows here tonight, and we'll see how things turn out here as track prep's about to get done. Hot laps are ready to get finished up, and we're here to go racing here this afternoon. So without further ado, we're going to go racing as we have enough for 2 heat races. 8 laps going to be the piece, and that's really about it. And we're going to get ready to go for our 40-lap feature here this afternoon. Alrighty. Let's get at her here at the Fairbury Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go. You got the Mighty Duck Graphics 168 machine of Bo Krebs on the Speedway, and we are ready to get at her here at Fairbury. EOLs, anybody want one? All cars make the race, all cars make the show. You have extra power and weight taken out of these cars.
I'll take one, Pete.
I'll take one, Peter.
$75 and 214. You may just go ahead and move right on up.
I don't know if you caught that, Pete, but I'll take one.
I could have swore I clicked your name. Alright guys, y'all know how this goes. You can get banned for anything. Straight lines, full send sliders, driving like a ding dong. You can get banned for it. Other than that, let's go racing. I don't mind rubbins racing, I don't mind that type of stuff, but at least have a purpose for it. Other than that, good luck, gentlemen.
Come on, bud. Get up there. Get up there.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, get going, Luke. Get going. Hurry up. So Luke Williams had a problem at number 75 as he is on his way. As we're going to get ready to go, Jeff Humphrey going to be on the pole in this one at number 17. Thaddeus Marshall to the outside. Let's get him started here at Fairbury Speedway. R3 for the 8 late models will race out of the backstretch here once again, as it's all going to be that number 17 of Jeff Humphreys, as he's going to be able to roll to the inside. You got Bo Krebs to the inside. J&M Racing, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. As Jeff Humphrey in the number 17 as the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall will be your race leader. You will have the number 168 machine. That's going to be Bo Krebs, as Krebs going to be able to roll to the inside. Hey, Rod Fletcher, thank you for the also follow. John Ray as well, as these late models continue to go. Halfway to go already this time around. So halfway, they say, as Bo Krebs going to be able to roll to the bottom. We got Jeff Humphreys on the outside at number 17. It'll go to Thaddeus Marshall at 18. Ride still going to be your race leader, run 11.805. What up, Coop Dog? Good to see you today. As it's going to be the old Bo Krebs ride to the inside. How about the number 75? It'll go to the 214 of Zachary Martin. As Martin rolls right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. You'll have the number 2 ride. That's going to be Hunter Finney. He's going to get a good run to the outside as he continues to work down to the backstretch. As you got the 2 to go this time by. For the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall, you'll go Jeff Humphrey, that number 17 machine in that second spot, as Bo Krebs with the number 68 to the inside. And Shane ATO, I used to be in a series announcer with the American All-Star Series. I worked a couple local racetracks in my day, but you got the white flag in this time. So the old 18 of Thaddeus Marshall for the final time through the middle of turn 3 and 4. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Easy heat race number 1. It'll go to Jeff Humphrey, Bo Krebs, Hunter Finney, Luke Williams, Zachary Martin, and Dane Norris going to be the top field for heat race number 1. Again, all cars will make it to tonight's show. And by the way, this is no modifiers, but yes, and Wheatstone79W, thank you for the follow, and Butchman66, thank you for the follow as well. As we're going to get ready to go for heat race number 2, we'll see if anybody's going to want that EOL. Offering EOLs. As I say again, you can get banned for anything. Just don't make it too easy for me. Again, we're here to go racing. Anybody want that EOL penalty? Everybody does make it to tonight's show. Cool deal, JT Wellman. Anywhere in the middle 3 or the end of 4. Please don't choke the field up. You got him. Well, let's get ready to go for heat race number 2. And Jonesy, yeah, man, Thaddeus Marshall dominated heat race number 1. As we're ready to go here for heat race number 2, it's going to be the old B4. That's going to be the McCoy Bros logging, the Central Star drilling machine of JT Wellman to the outside for the Midwest Sim Sports. The Mitchell to say number 55, that's going to be Aiden Lewis. You have the Twisted Speed L2 machine, races in real life. That's going to be Brian Brisker. To the outside in the 44 Wells Motorsports ride, that's going to be Jamie Massey. After that, to the number 25 of Brandon Avila, you will have the old number 13 Nathan Meadows going to be joining us in the Rocket XR1 chassis number 13. That's going to be your field for heat race number 2. And by the way, we've got 5 shows here this afternoon, back to back, as the old B4 JD Wellman will take off in the middle of 3 and 4. We're underway. Good start here for the 358 modifieds. It's all good, Luke. We'll see in the feature as they're going to race their way right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. They go 2 by 2 down to the front stretch. They got 2 out of 8. As Jamie Massey in the 44 trying to get the inside lane working. I think it's a little too early, maybe so. He's going to get a good run into turn 3 and 4, continuing to work to the inside. After that, here comes Massey, old big, maybe mid slider, as he's got JT Wellman to the outside. As you have the L2 of Brian Brisker, a little bit of pushing, a little bit of shoving, but nothing too crazy. As we're halfway to go, when we got Brian Brisker and company in the wall for our first yellow flag here this afternoon. Well, that looks like you got 3 wide, and it looks like Brian Brisker wanted the middle. JT's pretty crossed up, and we will see. We'll zoom in here just a little bit, see exactly what happened. Ain't gonna take too much time on it. Ooh, a little bit of help with the 55. Brian Brisker just gonna come up and send himself right across the 4B machine, and that's gonna be our first yellow. Car high, car high, car high. Let's go ahead and double file them up. We'll go 1 to green. We'll go ahead and double file them up. We'll go 1 to green. So JT Wellman's going to go to the tail of the field. So will Brian Brisker, as both of them drivers were involved in that wreck. They both went into the pits, and we're going to line them up once again. Wellman double file going to be 1 to green. So I guess we will not see JT Wellman. Looks like too much damage on the front nose of that race car, as he's going to set it right in there. What up, Trent and Ashton? Thank you for the follow. Is Jamie Massey going to take off in that number 44? We're underway. Just past halfway to go here for heat race number 2 as Jamie Massey will tiptoe to the bottom side of the speedway with the number 25 ride. That's going to be Brandon Avila. Avila going to be able to roll through the inside. Nose the tail of a 3 and 4. Thank you, Mr. Showtime, for the follow. As we continue on, it's going to go Jamie Massey, still going to be the race leader. Brandon Avila right there behind him. Some slick is starting to be shown in the top shelf of turn 3 and 4. You got 2-6 in the air going to be this time by. So the old number 44 machine of Jamie Massey, who'll continue to roll that hot bottom. After that, it's going to be the old number 25 of Brandon Avila. After that, it's going to be the number 55 of Aiden Lewis. It's all good, JT Wellman. Things happen on the speedway. As the old number 44, Jamie Massey will see the checkered flag coming off of 3 and 4. It'll go to Brandon Avila, Aiden Lewis, going to be the top 3. Nathan Meadows and Brian Brisker. JT Wellman will not finish heat race number 2. Western Methane, I believe it's how you say it. Thank you for the follow, and Mr. Showtime, thank you for the follow as well. We're going to give these guys 2 minutes to grid, and we are ready to rip here at the Fairbury Speedway. If you guys don't know what the SLR show is, it's iRacing. And also, I got to tell you this too. It's random draw heat race and no mirrors and no spectators or spotters in these events. And we also run back-to-back hosted sessions, and we're going to Lucas Oil Speedway, our next event. Offering EOLs to the field.
I'll take one, Peter.
You got it.
I'll take one. Save here.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and have a good, clean race here. We are going to start 12. Gentlemen, we're going to try to keep the aggression to a minimum. You cause a wreck in the first 5 laps, that's going to be your only wreck of the day. Other than that, guys, all starts on the leader in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. You're all streamed at SLR 0X. You can search that on any streaming platform. You'll find the live stream. Other than that, let's go out and have some fun. That's really all this is. Sometimes it can be a money race, and sometimes they won't. You just don't know. Other than that, do not straight line anybody. Don't full send anybody, and watch the sliders and the cut downs. That's it. Just respect each other out there. If you're too aggressive, just way too aggressive, you will not race. I'll give you that credit too. I'm looking for anything and any reason to get people out of here. Good luck, gentlemen. Well, let's get ready to rumble here for our SLR show here this afternoon. It's Thaddeus Marshall and that number 18 machine going to start on the pole in this one. To the outside to be the Wells Motorsports number 44. That'll be Jamie Massey. You've got the Jolly Dig Performance. That's going to be the Humphrey Speed Secrets number 17 of Jeff Humphrey. To the outside, the infamous Raceworks Molly Chevrolet number 25. That'll be Braden Avila. You have the 55 of the Midwest Sports Virtual SA crew. That's going to be the old Aiden Lewis machine. The Mighty Duck Grant Design Company is going to be the 168. That's going to be Bo Krebs. To the outside, and the Rocket XR1 chassis number 13 will be Nathan Meadows. You got the number 2 of Hunter Finney, as they're going to be taking some EOL penalties. And thank you, Anthony Brown, for that awesome comment. As the number 75 machine, that's going to be from Coors Light Longhorn Kicker Dude Wipes. That's going to be Luke Williams. To the outside, the Twisted Speed number L2 machine, the High Voltage Sim Sports, and Brian Brisker. After that, you're going to have the 115 of Dane Doors from Tony Stewart Racing. You guys in the back of the field can stay single file. You guys in the back of the field can stay single file if you're taking those EOL penalties. Oh, you're welcome, Hunter Finney. Thanks for coming down to watch the stream of the channel as we are ready to rip, as we have 12 of our 358 late models here at the Fairbury Speedway. We'll go to Lucas Oil Speedway, and we are green here at Fairbury. Green flag waves as Jamie Massey and Thaddeus Marshall will go to war, as here comes the old number 44 of Jamie Massey. They'll rub fenders going into turn 1 and 2. As racing continues out of the backstretch, the 18 machine of Thaddeus Marshall will roll right through the middle of 3 and 4. We got lap number 3 in the books already. Bo Krebs and the 168 machine will continue to work to the inside. You have battle for the race lead continues. Joshua, thank you for the awesome share, man. As it's all going to be that number 44 of Jamie Massey is still your race leader, as they battle side by side off of turn number 2. It's Thaddeus Marshall to the outside, Massey back to the inside. 4 out of 40, mid slider. Thaddeus Marshall on a brake pedal, and what a battle down to the front stretch. We got 35 to go. Good racing here between Jamie Massey and Thaddeus Marshall, working the inside of the speedway. Right through that bump in turn number 3, as Massey going to shut the door off here a little bit of Thaddeus Marshall. Still side by side, great battle for the race lead. You got Bo Krebs right there behind him in that number 68 machine. And man, we might get a 3-car race here for the lead. Check out some of the racing in the back of the field. Mid-pack here. It's going to be old Jeff Humphreys in the Jolly number 17. You got the 75 of Luke Williams on the inside. Aiden Lewis in the 55. As you're going to have the old L2 ride of Brian Brisker as he continues to work to the inside of the speedway. 3 wide action going on down to the backstretch. Aiden Lewis in the 55. How about the number 75 machine? That's going to be old Mr. Luke Williams, who missed the start pretty much here for heat race action, and he's already made his way up through the field already, as Luke Williams up 3 spots for that starting position. As a battle for second starting to get good. Here comes Bo Krebs in that 168 machine. He's got Thaddeus Marshall in the 18 to the outside. It's still going to be the 44, Jamie Massey, your race leader. 11 out of 40, and we continue. Awesome, Cadillac. Hopefully you're going to enjoy that late model, as the old number 44, Jamie Massey, still the leader. Here's the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. Bo Krebs almost got into him, as that battle for second is still looking good. Marshall might have found the speed here late in this one. Jamie Massey rolling the inside shelf, as here comes that number 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. Fans, who are you rooting for? As the old 44, Jamie Massey rolls that high bottom. The 18 of Thaddeus Marshall going to be for the second spot. He is starting to close on your race leader, as Massey going to change his lane a little bit right in front of him, as we're going to continue on, as it's going to be Massey in that number 44. Thaddeus Marshall there for the second spot. The 168 of Bo Krebs. It'll go to the 55 of Aiden Lewis. The 17 of Jeff Humphrey, with 26 to go here for the 358 late models here at the Fairbury Speedway. As the old L2 of Brian Brisker, you're going to have the number 25 of Brandon Avila. Here's the 75. And fans, thank you guys for answering questions for me there, Premier. Appreciate you. So as the number 2 machine, that's going to be old Hunter Finney and Dane Norris in the back of the field on the 115. As we have the 214 of Zachary Martin and the number 13 of Nathan Meadows. As lap down traffic might play a factor in this one here tonight. JB Massey's got a whole lot of Thaddeus Marshall right there behind him. Lap down traffic of the number 13 of Nathan Meadows. As Meadows continues to roll to the inside, and no, this is not a money race yet. Nobody has decided to throw anything at me yet. So the old number 44 of Jamie Massey still going to be the leader. You're going to see cross flags this time around as we got the 214 of Nick. Zachary Martin's going to pull his car into the infield. He said he has had enough tonight, and so will the number 13 of Nathan Meadows, as he also decided to pull it in right before the leaders got to him. Hey, I'll take it. 19 to go yet, and I thought lap down traffic was going to be a factor, but hey, Nathan Meadows and Zachary Martin pulled their cars in respectfully, and we stay green. Appreciate them guys for coming out here and doing their thing. 33 Liam, thank you for the share. Exactly, Dylan, that's great. That's awesome. As we got battling going on, it's going to be Brian Brisker in the old L2. Going to be able to roll to the inside. You'll have the number 17 of Jeff Humphreys. Side by side, door to door. Man, here comes that L2 machine. Brian Brisker. How about Humphrey? He's going to run to the outside. I used to Cadillac. As it's going to be the number 25 of Brendan Avila. What a race this is. I believe that's going to be for the 5th spot. And Duke Nukem, thank you to the raid, boss man. Good racing so far. This is going to be for that 6th spot. As the number 25 of Braden Avila rolled to the inside. We'll go door to door down to the 3 wide. Look out. Holy cow. They were 3 wide. Here comes Braden Avila with a short slider. Brian Brisker got to give him a brake pedal, and he wisely does, as Braden Avila is going to use his car a little bit right in front of the L2 machine. Duke Nukem, good to see you once again, boss. Thank you for the raid. You got Jeff Humphreys in the number 17 for the 5th spot. So far, we got more lap down traffic that might come into play in this one. Jamie Massey, still your race leader, though. So as Jamie Massey in that number 44 machine still the leader, with Thaddeus Marshall right hot on his heels as we're here at Fairbury Speedway. Thank you, Premier. Appreciate you. As it's all going to be the 44, that's Jamie Massey, still going to be your race leader. You got to see the double high five in the air, going to be this time by. Anybody want to clap your hands with me? Got 10 to go, going to be this time around. As Jamie Massey is still the leader, but here comes Thaddeus Marshall. Please do. As the old 44 of Jamie Massey still the leader, with Thaddeus Marshall right there hot on his heels, as we got Dane Norris in the 115 and the old 75 of Luke Williams. As lap down traffic might be a problem, I don't think them two are going to pull it into the infield, and I think they're going to have a little bit of action. Hey, Wheatstone 79W, thank you for the heart me. Welcome to the fan club, man. As Jamie Massey in the 44 is still on the outside. Thaddeus Marshall has not left that back bumper. As the old 44 of Massey is still holding on to the lead, as Dane Norris in the 115 and the 75 of Luke Williams are ready to go, hopefully sometime soon, as it's all going to be Massey with just about 6 to go. Can Thaddeus Marshall make this into a race, or is he going to wait for this lap down traffic of Dane Norris in the 75 of Luke Williams? You got the 2, that's going to be Hunter Finney and company, and here we go. Lap down traffic. Somebody give me a high five. 5 to go this time by. Thank you for the follow there, Cadillac. Appreciate ya. As it's all going to be Jamie Massey's going to work through some lap down traffic. After that, it's going to be the one and only number 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. We're going to get a race for the race lead with just 4 to go, with lap down traffic right in sight. Jamie Massey versus Thaddeus Marshall. When will Marshall pull the trigger? He's got 3 more to do it. As Jamie Massey's going to work this lap down traffic with Marshall right there. Please get into it. This is going to get really good. Somebody give me 2 sticks in the air this time by for Jamie Massey. 2 to go as Jamie Massey still got the lap down traffic. Oh my goodness, Dakota, thank you for the awesome music box, my friend. As you're going to see the white flag in the air and 2 of them. Make them 2 for those Dakota Breland has a 3 for the A modifieds. It didn't get as excited as I thought it was going to be. Jamie Massey for the last time in the middle with 3 and 4. He will see the checkered flag. It's going to go to Thaddeus Marshall for the second spot, and Bo Krebs in the 168 going to be the top 3. Thank you, Dakota. Love you, boss. Appreciate you. Come on down, top 3. Come on down. Green the checkered here at the Fairbury Speedway. Straight line for me, guys. Straight line. See you in Discord if you got it, boys. Oh my, Dakota Breland, thank you for the awesome jukeboxes of the awesome guests of the channel, man. I really appreciate you. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Green the checkered here at Fairbury Speedway. Give the drivers a round of applause. Well, you're about to hear from the top 3 rather momentarily, but while they're coming up here to the broadcast tower, because I'm not going down to the racetrack, as Jamie Massey, Thaddeus Marshall, check that out. Yeah, 0 cautions at Fairbury. That was a good race. That was a really good race. Here he comes. He's winner in real life, and now he's winner here at the SLR show. It's Jamie Massey.
What up, Pete?
That was a good race.
Oh yeah, I don't know how I won because I had about, dude. I know you do the power thing, but I haven't ran these cars with the added power yet, so I was way off on gear. I needed probably another at least 10 or 15 more points out of to run the top. I was really good to run the bottom, but the bottom went away, and I don't know if I hadn't went to the middle in 3 and 4, I might have blown that thing up. I'm telling you, she was floating the valves.
Well, Jamie, I'll tell you, it wasn't a bad race at all. Green the checkered, some of the lap down cars actually got out of your way, and you had Thaddeus Marshall on your bumper the whole day.
Yeah, I mean, Thaddeus is one of the best on here that I race against, regularly. So I knew he was going to be tough, and he's always good at the tracks you can run the top on. So it's the only reason I really went to the top because Thaddeus was in here. And also Bo, man. Bo's really good at anywhere, too. I race with Bo a lot. So I think the only reason we probably won that race is probably because we adjusted a little more to the 110-pound deal. So, 110 pounds and 110% power is probably the only reason we won that race. I mean, I've ran them, so I kind of know what to expect, but I haven't ran them in pros. And I wasn't ready, and I know they weren't, so that was probably a lot of it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know how this goes. We have more racing coming up. I got 5 scheduled. We're going to Lucas Oil Speedway. Great run. Great job. And, Bo, you got rolls. And who do you got to thank?
I just want to thank everybody over at H&L, Papa Mike's Promotions, Mom Bear. You for putting this deal on, Jamie Massey Consulting, everybody for racing me clean, and we'll try to run the next one. I'm kind of wanting to run the Watch Eldora, so I'm gonna see what happens.
Hey man, I got a Lucas Oil Speedway coming up next.
See you, buddy.
Big Bad Bo Krebs. You probably got to set your microphone. I seen something, didn't hear anything.
There we go.
There you go. Big Bad Bo Krebs in a 168. What a fight.
Yeah, no, that was interesting. I missed gear. I was way too high still. So really was only okay on the bottom. And even then, I was still too high for the bottom. So it was something different, but I enjoyed it.
Was that your first time with this weight and power deal that we got now?
Yeah, no, it was. I didn't even know about it till heat race time when you said it. So it was definitely threw me through a loop.
So I have to ask you, does it help? Does it help the car out any with being lighter and a little more horsepower?
It helps. Like, I feel like it was racier. It's harder at the same time though, because the front end's on the track. So I struggled pushing a lot when I was in the fuel. So, but it's definitely, and it almost felt like more imagine what I imagine a late model would feel like.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, positive and positive, man. Well, we got Lucas Oil coming up. I hope to see you there. And who do you got to thank in the 168?
Yeah, I got to thank Mighty Duck Design Company, Traction Labs, Advanced Ripping Techniques, Craft Facility Racing, Hurricane Wraps Designs, and there's a bunch of other people. Can't thank them all enough.
I mean, heck, Green the Checker to Fairbury. You can't complain either. We'll see you at Lucas Oil, hopefully.
Thank you. I got to get food, otherwise I'd be there.
I get it, man. I'll see you there. Alrighty, well, let's move on here to Fairbury Speedway and green the checkered race here at Fairbury, which was pretty cool to see. We already got Lucas Oil ready to go, and thank you, Premier, for answering all the questions and things like that. And you know, actually, now that we're talking about Cadillac, we've been doing iRacing since 2020. Actually, that's actually how I got my real life job, doing announcing, broadcasting, and things like that. And I learned a lot over the years, you know, of bad things, good things. And what really set me off was when I went, like I said, to the American All-Star Series. Sorry, I got interviews and all that to do, but the nice thing about it was it was cool. And you know, I still say today, Jamie Miller, he was the general manager over at Beckley Speedway, and I believe he just went there to go work with West Virginia and a few other places now. And I still say today that Jamie Miller still changed my life, because I used to be when I say I used to be a very loud and raw announcer. Like I would just go like beyond like levels of decibels where things would like explode. But the cool thing was I got to travel around the country and learn from other local announcers and things like that. I learned a lot as far as going out there and things like that, and met a lot of great drivers, like great people and stuff like that too. So I mean, there was a lot of connections being made. So yeah, you know what? You're right. You are right. That's for sure. And you know, the cool thing about it was, you know, you come right back to your roots after, like Premier said, I got hit through a drunk driver and coming back from Georgia. Sugar Creek Raceway, and you know, it kind of happens that way sometimes. So the best thing is I'm okay, you know, we're still living and we get to do it here in front of still a great audience like you guys. So either way, it all works out at the end, and when you get the good drivers like we do, it works out really well. So is our warm-ups are ready to go here at the Lucas Oil Speedway, and here comes the number 25 of Noah Norris. Norris actually worked his butt off, and I say he worked his butt off to get his A-Class license in 2009 rating, as he is going to be joining us here for the first time in the Mason Klein Motorsports. It's going to be the auto acceptance. It'll be the outlaw on there. That number 25 is going to be Noah Norris going to be joining us. So good to see Noah Norris after he kills the infield tractor tire in turn 1 and 2, or 3 and 4. After that, it's going to be the old Coots Motorsports. It's going to be the 84 machine. That's going to be Adam Coots. I believe they are a modified team, Big Block Northeast modified team, and vice versa. Look, hey, what up, Nitro Designs? Is that Nitro? Yes, it is. What up, Nitro Dad? You're good. I just caught you on camera. Alrighty. Well, let's continue on our show here this afternoon. You got the 180 Dr. Flood Doctor, the Premier Setups number 10B. That's going to be Anthony Brown going to be joining us. After that, you're going to have the Jonathan Davenport number 49. That's going to be Jamie Massey, who won at the Fairbury Speedways. Everybody continues to kill the inside tire. I'm going to have everybody run on that bottom as close to the tire as you can, please. Run the living dog snot out of that bottom, please. Thank you. What games is? It's called iRacing. If you don't know what iRacing is, it's a very expensive game to get into. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yep. Yep. So anyway, we got a couple more races here this afternoon. We got the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall going to be joining us, and you also have that he finished second to Jamie Massey as we continue to run the bottom again. Again, if you guys want to try something different, we do have extra horsepower. We get the weight out of these cars and things like that. And, you know, we try our best to race as clean and as professionally as we can. You know, we have a good group of drivers that keep continuously showing up every day. And, you know, we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 once again. So we'll get 2 heat races out of it, and you'll have a 40-lap feature. And we'll continue to run so. So, like I said, we got 5 races total. First race at Fairbury Speedway went green to checkered. Then we'll see if we can do it again here. You get the number 25, and Noah Norris going to be joining us. Got his A-Class license over here this afternoon. It continues, this will be his first time here tonight, and hopefully we'll see what he can do, as you also have Aiden Lewis, Thaddeus Marshall, and Jamie Massey and company as they continue to run that bottom in. As we're going to continue to run that bottom in here a little bit, trying to get a little more grip off that bottom side. If you guys don't know, we do track prep, and that's a real thing. Quality DKG, thank you for the little emotes there. Appreciate you for that, for coming out here this afternoon. So, yeah, Eldora is racing tonight. I understand, you know, a lot of you guys want to watch things like that too, and hopefully Matthew Porter puts it in the show. I really want to see Matthew Porter put it in the show. I really do. All right, guys, let's throw some sliders in both corners. Sliders in both corners, please, for some track prep. We'll throw the sliders in both corners, please. So as we continue on, like I said, any questions, anything you guys want to ask me, please do. We also play the numbers game. If you guys do not know what the numbers game is, it's like when you go to the racetrack, you pick your favorite number to win. I want you guys, if you guys want to start getting involved in that, make yourself feel like a winner as well, go ahead and feel free to pick the numbers of our feature action or heat race action. That's the kind of game we play out of here, and these guys continue to run that track prep. Again, we're only getting like our 12, 13 guys, but they're a consistent 12, 13 guys, and they're having a whole lot of fun. Could you believe Fairbury Speedway went green to checkered? We got Carson Sylvester gonna try his luck here with the SLR show tonight as well. So, got a few more minutes yet of hot laps. If you guys do want to come out, A-Class 2000 or better, come out here and see what you got. You remember the numbers game too, Mr. Blushy? It's a fun game. It really is. I like playing the numbers game. Hey, thank you for the like, Drake. We appreciate you as we continue on. You guys got 2,857 likes on the channel. So well to see you all starting to crowd in here this afternoon. I know we're up against some big old stuff here tonight. So as warm-ups continue here at the SLR show, as we're going to get things squared away. As Hot Lab's getting ready to go, they're running that slider line in both corners. Ran the bottom in here a little bit. Adam Coots continuing to run the bottom as we're going to get ready to go. All right, boys, dust off that middle for me. Go ahead and dust that middle off for me for these late models. And then we'll get ready to go for 2 heat races, and then we will have a 40-lap feature. Well, yeah, so far that's what we got. We have a few drivers showing up, which is awesome to see. Again, we are all A-Class 2000 I-rating drivers. We do have room for like 7 more guys, but hey, you know, we're going to continue on racing as Fairbury Speedway was our first stop here this afternoon. We have a few more races coming up after Lucas Oil Speedway. I believe 3 more tonight, as I-55 will be coming up next here for the SLR Stream and Tour. Alrighty, love watching these. I know, Cooper. I wish it wasn't so expensive either. I agree, man. But they're pretty good at what they're gonna do. And by the way, I'm gonna see if anybody's gonna take that EOL. Offering EOL penalties to the field. I said everybody does make these races and everybody make the show. If you're gonna wreck the field, please take one. Ah.
I'll take one, Peter.
Thanks. Okay, we're gonna take 1 heat race, sweet. Okay, 1 heat race of 12. Everybody makes a show. Alright guys, all starts on the leader, no waves and no quick repairs. Last race went green the checker to Fairbury Speedway. Hell of a job, boys. Other than that, don't straight line, buddy. Don't full send anybody. If you're gonna get off the racetrack, take the infield, please. Do not use the pit exit during the feature during green flag conditions. Other than that, you can get banned. Other than that, you can get banned for anything. Too many car highs, too many car lows. All sorts of crazy stuff. Anything. Just don't be super aggressive and just have a little bit of fun. 8 laps gonna be the distance, all cars of the show. Good luck, everybody. So, an interesting little lineup there. Looks like somebody was unable to go, and I think it was the 55 of Aiden Lewis. But hey, we're getting ready to line them up this time around. Double file, 1 to green this time around. Double file, gonna be 1 to green this time around.
Peter, we don't have everyone lined up here.
Yeah, I see. We're gonna delay. So what are we doing here, boys?
I think someone said their steering wheel wasn't working, so they had to unplug it.
Okay. 55 the lid. All right. Hold on. Ian Liddell in the 55. You are the leader. Aiden Lewis, you're gonna start second. Braden Avila is gonna start third. Jamie Massey in the 49 to the outside. Pace trucks in turns 1 and 2. Adam Cooch, you're supposed to schedule. You're taking the EOL. You're gonna go to the tail. Brian Brisker, you're gonna go to 5th.
Thank you for stopping.
Norris, go to 7th. Noah Norris is 7th. Luke Williams will go 8th. Carson Sylvester, go up. Vice versa. Anthony Brown, go to the outside of the L2. All right, gentlemen, let's get everybody lined up. Double file, 1 to green this time by. Double file, gonna be 1 to green this time by. Gotta do it next time by, boys. Alrighty, well, we had a couple of extra pace laps for this heat race because somebody wasn't wanting to line up, and we're going to try this again. So, here we go, as the Pro late model is going to get lined up here. Hopefully I can hit this thing exactly at the right time to get them to go. I went 2 to green. See? Now we have to go one more time around.
Why is it doing?
Well, I had to lay it times 10, and then you guys had the all order all jacked up, so then there's not really a 1 to green button here at Lucas Oil. I haven't found it yet, so now you're gonna go green this time by. Yeah,
We'll run out of fuel. Jim 4.
Alright guys, you're all lined up decently cool. Let's go racing. Double file, 1 to green this time around. Just a little bit of admin work. Aiden, we're double file. Let's go. Stop swerving. Let's go. Little bit of admin work here this afternoon as we're going to get ready to rumble here for heat race number 1. It finally goes underway. Heat race number 1, Braden Avila's gonna push way tight, and there goes Anthony Brown and Avila and company, and what a save! Avila, you pushed way tight in front of the whole field. Avila went into the corner, and that thing said nope, and Anthony Brown got right underneath of him as the old number 55 of Ian Liddell will be your race leader. Jamie Massey at number 49 to the inside as it'll go to Aiden Lewis. As Aiden Lewis going to throw the big slider. He's going to fall off the speedway, lose a ton of time as that's going to put Brian Brisker in that 3rd spot as racing continues about halfway to go here this afternoon. Halfway to go, Ian Liddell is going to get a little bit of a tag there by Jamie Massey at number 49. Slide job, and Ian Liddell is going to hit the brake pedal, and you have the new leader of the line. It's going to be Jamie Massey in the 49. Let's go. After that's going to be the 55 of Ian Liddell. They got Brian Brisker in the L2 machine as they continue racing right through the middle of 3 and 4. These are heats, yes. After that's going to be the number 55 of Aiden Lewis as we get about 6 out of 8. Brandon Avila pushed way tight. You got the 55 rider Noah Norris getting all crossed up as well. That'll put the 38 in of Carson Sylvester will be in that 5th spot. As racing going to get good here with 2 to go. It's going to be Brian Brisker in that L2 machine. All over that back bumper, the 55 of Ian Liddell. As the 49 of Jamie Massey leads once again. White flag going to be near this time around. as Ian Liddell's disappearing act strikes again. As it's going to be the old number 49. That's going to be Jamie Massey, going to be your race winner. After that, it's going to go to the 55 of Ian Liddell. You'll have the L2 of Brian Brisker. The number 38 of Carson Sylvester with the old number 25 of Noah Norris and company. And we are ready to go. 40 laps here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Ian, we really need to figure out your disappearing action. Like, we really need to figure out what's going on with you. You disappeared for almost a half a lap on the track. Give you that heads up. Boy, oh boys, we're going to get ready to rumble here at the Lucas Oil Speedway for 40 laps of 358 late model action. Gave you guys that additional time, too.
Does anyone know how much gas?
In Factor, what up there, girl? Good to see you. How you doing this afternoon? Offering EOLs on the field if anybody's want one. All cars do made it to the show. Anybody want an EOL? You must have an A-class license and 2000 I rating to join. I heard something.
Yeah, I was wearing I got
They're not mine.
No, I know, but I didn't look at those were there.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty.
Does everyone not have enough fuel either?
Yeah, let's not do that again. Offer an EOLs.
I got 46 laps. Well, if that's enough, I hope it is.
You might want to put a gallon in it just to be safe.
I've already added 2.
8 gallons should be plenty.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys, it's the 10 of us. Like I said, all starts from the leader. No wave rounds, no quick repairs. Fairbury went green to checkered. Let's check our aggression, boys. That's all this is about. Go racing. Have fun. Other than that, let's go have it. Zach, you're not going to get a wave around, just so you know. You missed the start. Unfortunately, you don't run. See you in the next one. Luke Williams didn't make the call either, and here we go. See, I removed those drivers, didn't make the call. Their nights are over. Double file, 1 to green this time by. Jamie Massey and Ian Liddell, you take off and have some fun. Well, here we go. We got 10 of our late models here on a Wednesday afternoon. 358 late models, I like to call them. As we're ready to rock, Jamie Massey, Ian Liddell, gonna be your field. You'll have Brian Brisker, Aiden Lewis. As we're ready to set up shop, we're underway here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. We get real racy into turn 1 and 2. Brian Brisker and company. Anthony Bradley to the outside of Noah Norris. As we'll go 3 wide in turns 1 and 3 and 4. As we will stay green as Carson Sylvester is up and down and all over the speedway. As things are getting ready to stack them up down to the backstretch. Brad, good to see you this afternoon. We ran 1 race already. Went green to checkered for 40 laps. So far, as these late models continue to race down to the backstretch here as the L2 of Brian Brisker, as Ian Liddell at number 55 heads set on the heels, but Jamie Massey is still your race leader, as Massey in the 49 leads early, as we got 4 out of 40 here for these 358 late models. Sonny will be heading to the I-55 Speedway. We'll be heading to the I-55 Speedway A-Class, 2000 or better, and don't drive like a ding-dong. That's all it is. As we're 5 out of 40 here for the 358 late models here tonight, Jamie Massey's still going to be your race leader. As Ian Liddell in the 55, you'll have Brian Brisker in the L2 machine as these guys continue to race down the little backstretch. As it's going to be the L2 of Brian Brisker. He's going to tiptoe his way to the inside as we're about single file, no the tail. In 29, it's all good. We got 5 events here this afternoon. If you get in, great. If not, we'll see you Thursday. So far, we're just pacing around. We still run mirrors off. Yes, sir, Dylan. No mirror, no spotters, no spectators, and everybody does their thing, man. We still do it. So is Jamie Massey still your leader, as it looks like you got the number 25 machine. That's going to be old Noah Norris. You'll have the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. He's trying to work that bottom shelf in, as it looks like it's going to go to the middle of the top. Noah Norris and number 25 all over the back bumper of the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. There's Anthony Brown all but got into him, as that's going to be a battle for the 8th spot. Adam Coots in the 84 in the back of the field. What's right, Mitchell? Wild Wheatley, Missouri. I like it. Braden Avon, the number 25, is already called it quits, as you have the other 25 and Noah North to the inside, as it's all going to be Jamie Massey at number 49 machine, still your race leader with Ian Liddell right there, hot on his heels with 12 out of 40. So the old 49 of Jamie Massey still leads of Ian Liddell in the 55, Brian Brisker in the L2, and the 55 of Aiden Lewis still going to be the top 4, as it's been pretty calm here for these late models. You got the number 10B of Anthony Brown battling with the 84 of Adam Coots. Coots going to the same corner with somebody's not a great idea. The same spot, you got to wreck them. Adam Coots in the 84 trying to go in the same spot with the 10B of Anthony Brown, and there you go, as Adam Coots going to get a good drive, slide job in the middle of 3 and 4, up the hill he says, as we get about 26 more to go. Anthony Brown going to take a look, killed the infield tractor tire, and here comes Adam Coots on the outside, give the 8th spot to Adam Coots. 25 to go here for these 358 late models, as it's going to be Thaddeus Marshall in the 18, Carson Sylvester in that number 38 end machine with 25 more to go. Aiden Lewis in the 55 starting to tiptoe to the inside of Brian Brisker, as this racetrack is starting to look a little weird, as Brian Brisker going to get way sideways. Aiden Lewis on a good run to the outside, no battle door to door. Slide job there for Brian Brisker. Lewis on the brake pedal and battles back to the inside. We got 23 to go. 23 to go here for the 358 late models, and Aiden Lewis will park himself in the 3rd slot. Here comes Brian Brisker to the inside. Another slide job off of turn number 4. Aiden Lewis will battle right back to the inside. They'll go door to door in turn 1 and 2. The race for the lead is really close as well, as this battle for 3rd is something a little bit better. Brian Brisker to the inside. Slide job in the middle with 3 and 4. Overshoots it and makes it easy for Aiden Lewis back to the inside. We got 21 to go. 21 to go, and here comes the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. He's going to make some moves on the outside of the speedway, as the old Norris number 25 with a big slider right across the nose of Carson Sylvester. As Sylvester in the 38 will go back to the inside. Another slide job once again in turns 1 and 2. It'll be the number 25 machine of Noah Norris. He's going to take a run to the inside. Slide job maybe in turn 3 and 4. Tries to throw it. Sylvester unfazed. They rub doors, and Noah Norris will go right back to the inside. Adam Coots in the 84 is going to have to hit the brake pedal, as Norris going to shut the door on him, as Coots going to throw a very awful slider. Great job controlling it back to the inside, as we got 18 to go. 18 to go here as the battle's going to be for 5th. You'll have the number L2 machine of Mr. Brian Brisker to the outside, as Thaddeus Marshall get a little racy, a little bit of contact between the two, as here comes the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall, and Brian Brisker right there to the outside, stays to the outside almost. Here comes one last slider. It's going to be the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. Brian Brisker going to fall off the speedway, and Mr. Thaddeus Marshall and Brian Brisker is going to pull it in. 16 to go, and Brian Brister said, I had enough, Peter, as here comes the 49 of Jamie Massey. He still will be your race leader as you got the 55 of Ian Liddell. As that race has been right hot on his heels, Massey ran a 14.280 that last lap time. It'll go to Ian Liddell with a 14.421. Aiden Lewis faster, so is Thaddeus Marshall with 15 to go. Word from Brian Brisker's pit, he did not have enough gear in that race car. As you have Noah Norris for the first time here, bangs the right rear quarter panel off the wall, currently sitting in that fifth spot. It'll go to Adam Coots in the 84 to the inside with Sylvester right there behind him. And Adam Coots on the charge here in that number 84 machine, as he's going to get a run off of turn number 2, not ready to pull the trigger. Now he does. Big slider in the middle of 3 and 4, all but fell off the speedway, and we got 12 to go. That's a good battle for the fifth spot, as you're going to have Adam Coots give a little bit of room. Noah Norris back to the outside. Slide job there for the fifth spot for Adam Coots in the 84. It'll go to Noah Norris right there behind him. A little bit of contacts made between the two. And Noah Norris going to hit the brake pedal, and Adam Coots going to go right on by. Cool deal. Looks like Jamie Massey got 10 to go this time around. As Jamie Massey at number 49, still your race leader. Anthony Brown's going to park his race car. He is called it a 9. He'll take the 8th spot here tonight. As it's 10 to go, Ian Liddell hot on his heels and number 55 machine. So as Massey continues to lead at number 49, him and Ian Liddell are running about identical lap times. It's going to be who falls off the racetrack first with 8 to go. 8 to go for our 358 late model division here this afternoon. As the number 49 of Massey still leads, you'll have the number 55 of Ian Liddell, and he falls off the speedway. That's going to put Aiden Lewis in the 3rd spot. You'll have the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. The battle's back here for 5th. You've got Carson Sylvester, Adam Coots going to get right there in the bumper of Sylvester. Now Sylvester going to get a good drive down to the back stretch of 25. That's going to be old Mr. Noah Norris. Norris to the outside. You'll see 5 to go. Going to be this time by, and the best battle on the speedway is for this 5th position. Noah Norris to the outside. How about the 38 machine of Carson Sylvester? Pretty good race between the two as they go side by side, door to door. Old Sylvester's going to hit the brake pedal. Adam Coots fell off the racetrack, and here comes Norris. Battle back on the outside. We got 5 to go. Sylvester continues to roll down the backstretch as Noah Norris right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. You'll have 4 to go. Going to be this time by. As a 38, that's going to be old Sylvester. Here's Norris going to try to get right underneath of him. What a battle between these two. As it looks like it's going to be Sylvester to the inside. 3 to go here for the 358 late models here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. But it's all 49. That's going to be Jamie Massey. You're going to get the 2 to go. Going to be this time by. No way do we do this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, you want to come out here and do some racing, I got it for you. Jamie Massey is going to see the white flag this time around. We'll go to Ian Liddell. You'll have the other 55 of Aiden Lewis, the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall, Sylvester in the number 38 machine, the number 25 of Noah Norris, and Adam Coots in the 84. They will battle for that last spot, but too little too late. Jamie Massey, Ian Liddell. It'll go to Aiden Lewis in the 55, the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. The battle for the 5th spot will go to Carson Sylvester, the 84 of Adam Coots, and the number 25 machine. That'll be Noah Norris. And we have another green the checkered finish here at Lucas Oil. While they're lining up, I'm going to get this thing out the way, and we're going to get I-55 Speedway lined up and ready to go for you, as that will... As it looks like Thaddeus Marshall was not happy with the 55 of Aiden Lewis, as he parks right there in front of him. Oh boy. Well, while they're waiting to come up here, another green the checkered show here at Lucas Oil Speedway. And then we're just going to go ahead and keep on plucking away. We'll head to I-55 for another 40-lap feature event. There's Ian Liddell in the number 55 for the 2nd spot.
What's going on, Pete?
Not a bad run. Just fell short a little bit.
Yeah, just I still think I made a wrong gear choice there. I'm every time we go to Lucas and Cedar, it's just those are the two tracks that I'm just constantly trying to figure out. At one point, I was right there on him, and then he just pulled away from me, and then I fell off the top of the racetrack, and I was like, yeah, I'd just settle for second here. I thought about throwing a slider at one point, and I was like, this is not going to clear, so I just stepped off the gas and got on the brake a little bit.
Well, that's something interesting you don't hear on iRacing very often.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Well, another 40 lap feature event, Green the Checkered, and you just kind of fell short, man. But who do you got to thank? We got I-55 loading up next.
Trancon, Alpine Industries, Majula Say Speed Shop, Their Gangster Apparel, Colburn Race Wraps, and just you putting these on, everybody that helps me out on this thing.
Hey, man, thanks for coming out here and go racing. I-55 loading up as we speak.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. JB Massey, another one.
What's up, Pete?
What did you learn on this one here? Another Green the Checkered finish at Lucas Oil Speedway.
Well, we picked the right gear this time. Thing was a little low on the air. It took me forever. My car was slow as shit. I was loose for a long time, and really didn't feel good on the top. Really didn't feel good through the middle. So he started catching me, and I was like, well, hopefully he'll fall off a little bit. And I just started. My car started coming to me a little later in the race than I wanted. But I mean, I guess that's a good thing. You win at the end anyway. So we were really good the last 15. I made a lot of mistakes on the top though. I don't know. Got lucky, I think, this time.
Well, we'll see if you get lucky at I-55 Speedway. Hopefully I see you. Another Green the Checkered finish. Who do you got to thank?
Oh yeah, and I want to give out a shout out to you, man. Jamie Massey Consulting has been fucking booming. Even though I don't charge nothing, I have people messaging me 24/7. What do we do to these cars for weight and power gain to run SLR? So I have a lot of people reaching out wanting help, and yeah, just Jamie Massey Consulting and everybody who hollers at me and tries to get better on the sim. H&L, Papa Mike's Promotions, Mama Bear, like I said, always you, man, and everybody racing me clean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the next one. I'm gonna watch some Eldora, and then I might hit the next couple.
Well, we got two more after I-55, and so far they've been Green the Checkered races all night tonight. So I know Eldora's running, so.
Yes, sir. See you, buddy.
Zip. Aiden Lewis, not exactly sure why Thaddeus Marshall parked beside you. What happened there?
Okay.
Huh?
I don't know. He probably got. I don't even know that guy, bro. But I don't know. He probably got mad that I like barely even tapped him going down straight away. But if you go back and watch it, you can tell there's like net code in it. So.
Well, we'll go back to watch that a little bit while we
whatever.
talk to you. How about third? Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I don't know. Just I was off on gear by a mile. And yeah, that's about it.
Well, I'll tell you, this number 55, you know, two back-to-back Green the Checkered races. You kind of fell off the track there on the turn number 4 that I seen. And then Thaddeus Marshall's up on the outside of you just a little bit. Gets that run, throws a slider. We have I-55 loading up, but what, that little tap right there? And then he goes up and wow, and he gets mad about that?
Yeah, shit happens.
Really?
I guess.
I didn't think he even hit him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But hey, man, he's got a high I rating, so I mean, he's a king of all men, apparently.
Oh my goodness! It didn't even make contact. He comes off all but hit the wall. Comes down off the wall. You got that little bit of tag there. That's it. And then he just loses talent and hits the fence. Okay. Oh my! Who do you got to thank at the 55s? We got I-55.
CFM setups, Midwest Imports. They help me a lot, and Aces and Eights Designs for my wrap, and y'all for putting this on, and yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, okay. I'll see you at I-55.
Yes, sir.
That's incredible. A little contact there turns your wheel. I just. What up, Dave Busman? Good to see you. We have I-55 loaded up and ready to go. I just want to see like where the wheel turned. I mean, I just see barely any contact. I'm trying to figure out where the wheel turned. I don't see the wheel turned. There's a little bit. And then it turns after you're in the wall. Where's the wheel turn? Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He pulled up alongside him at victory lane there and started revving his engine out, and I was like, I didn't know what happened. But either way, the race went green to checkered, and we continue on with our streak of green to checkered here today. As we're ready to rock here at I-55 Speedway. What up, J-Rex? Good to see ya. It is what it is, I suppose. But hey, you know what? We're going to continue on racing. So far, we've had straight out green to checkered races here this afternoon. Cutter D. Beaver's going to be showing up. That is a real person, by the way. I know we all thought that that was an alt account the other day. Holy cow. Outlaw Racing Gaming, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. And he joined the Discord. He is a real person. How many more we got? We got 2 more. Literally 2 more. As we're going to get ready to rock here this afternoon, and as we have our late models back at it once again, our 358 late models here tonight, and we got 2 more. David Ellis, 2 more this afternoon. Start at 6 o'clock. So as we're here with the I-55 Speedway this afternoon, as we have more racing coming up. We got 2 more later this afternoon. Anthony Brown, we got Brian Brisker in the L2 going to go to war. Yeah, it sucks. I know how that feels. We got Corey Roberts going to be joining us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 late models here this afternoon. Cutter D. Beavers joins us once again in the SLR show. It's been a minute since we have seen Cutter D. Beavers. After I got the number 10 Beaver machine, that's going to be Anthony Brown. You have the Cutter D. Beavers machine, the number L2 machine, that'll be Brian Brisker, as he's going to be joining us. So far, we have 6 late models here this afternoon, A-Class 2000 or better. Bryson, you got to have an A-Class license. A-Class safety license in dirt, and a 2000 minimum I rating to join. We just had 2 races go back-to-back, green to checkered, with 13 cars or more. Pretty good start here this afternoon with our pro late models, or our 358s. Luke Williams in the 74 ride are going to be joining us, and we have a few other guys that are all open hosted sessions for you guys to join as well. You do not have to pay for anything. Gentlemen, let's go to the top. About a lane off the top, boys. About a lane off the top. Let's get a little bit of track prep rolling in, please. So Luke Williams is going to be joining us and a few other guys. A lane off the top there, Brian. A lane off the top. Yes, sir, indeed. You got Brian Brisker in the L2 ride. After that, it's going to be the old 55. That's going to be Ian Liddell. You'll have the number 10. That'll be Anthony Brown going to be joining us. And this one here is going to go really quick as well. We only have 7 of our 358 late models here, A-Class 2009 rating or better. As Anthony Brown, that number 10 machine, you will have the L2 ride on Brian Brisker, also on the Speedway. You got the 55 of Ian Liddell. After that, you're going to have the old 10B machine. That's going to be Anthony Brown. Iracing Company. So far, all the races have gone green to checkered here this afternoon, as that's going to be doing it here. The Yo 1 machine of Corey Roberts going to be joining us also here for the first time for the Mid-South Mafia 01. That's going to be old Corey Roberts. Bryson Britton, thank you for the share. Welcome to the channel. Once again, we appreciate you for the share. So it's Anthony Brown in the 10B. It'll be the 75 of Luke Williams once again with the 01 ride of Corey Roberts. As we're going to try this thing. Track prep over there on the outside of the top, about right there where Luke Williams is running, please. Right there where about Luke Williams is running, right about a lane off the top. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the share there, Dusty. I appreciate you guys. I'm on the quest for like 10,000 likes of the channel. As we continue on here this afternoon with the 55 of Ian Liddell, as Cutter D. Beaver's going to be the fastest around the racetrack. That's cool. As we continue that track prep right there around that lane right there, we're going to try to see if we can move that up just a little bit later this afternoon as some heat race action. But that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. 7 358 late models here at the I-55 Speedway. After that, we are going to move to our Cedar Lake Speedway. That'll be coming up next. And after that, we'll be heading to Cedar Lake and Limaland Motorsports Park here this afternoon, as that's what we got for our 358 late models here this afternoon. So here we go for our heat racing action here tonight. Oh, come on, Dale. Oh, come on, Dale. I've seen it light on my phone. I'm like, oh, come on, Dale. Dale, I got 7 cars on a Wednesday. I love you, boss. You want to wait till we do something else? Here we go again. Anybody want an EOL? All right. Next is fine. Yeah, I only got 7 cars here. Hey guys, I have a surprise for you. You want to know what it is? Anybody want an EOL first?
I'll take an EOL.
Go. Anybody else want an EOL? Okay, outside, inside lanes move up. It's just the 7 of us. All cars will make it into the night show. And let the bit work. Good luck, everybody. I got an announcement to make there at the end of the feature, just so you know. You might want to get your 358 late model drivers ready. Double flop on the green this time. So, here we go. As the number 10B of Anthony Brown. You'll have the 01 of Corey Roberts. That's going to be the old L2. Dale, good to see you once again. And Kobe, thank you for the latest follow. As we continue on here with I-55 Speedway, only got 7 cars here on a Wednesday afternoon, but that's okay. It's weekday racing as the old 10B of Corey Roberts going to be your race leader. After that, it's going to be the 01 ride. That's going to be Corey Roberts. You'll have the L2 machine. That's going to be Brian Briscoe with the number 1 of Cutter D. Beavers. As racing continues on, great battle for the race lead. Corey Roberts on the inside. Back to the outside to be that number 10B of Anthony Brown. By the way, Cobe, it's going to be a PC game. You need a wheel and pedal. You need a subscription. You need to buy the cars. You need to buy the tracks. It is a pretty penny to get started. 5 out of 8 here for the Pro Late 358 late models here tonight as Anthony Brown, that number 10B machine, your race leader. It'll go to Corey Roberts in the 01. You'll have the number L2 machine of Brian Brisker. As Brisker going to be able to roll to the outside. You got him door down to the back stretch here. What a battle for the race lead. Brown and Corey Roberts going to go to more. 2 to go this time by. What a race. Anthony Brown with a good slider once again. Corey Roberts back down to the inside. They'll go side by side once again. Door to door out of 3 and 4. I-55 Speedway is about to get wild here for heat race number 1. As it's going to be Corey Roberts on the 01. Here's the 10 of Brown back to the inside. They'll go side by side, door to door. A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of contact. It's going to be Corey Roberts at the line. Woohoo! Oh my! Well, let's go ahead and get ready to go. I have everything from prior games I've played. Want to get a script? Oh, I don't charge anybody. The tracks and the COD, yeah, they're needed as well. Part of it. I mean, it's a decent amount of money to get started in iRacing with the wheel and pedals and all that stuff, but you got to get a subscription. You got to buy all the cars. You got to buy all the tracks. for dirt. And yeah, it's kind of pretty. Well, here we go again. Here at the SLR show, and our friend has done this again. I'll tell you what, Dale, I love you. I do. Oh man, so we're gonna do this again. Hey, at least you know I'm honest about it. But yeah. Oh yeah, here we rock. Luke Williams, it's going pretty well, man. I got some big news to tell you for Cedar Lake Speedway. Big shout out to Dale once again. Here we go. All right, everybody want an EOL for the feature? Everybody made the show. It's just the 6 of us. I got a nice little surprise for your next race. Oh man. Oh man. All right, so Cedar Lake is coming up on the SLR tour, and our favorite friend named Dale is back in the channel, and our good friend Dale for our next race is just giving me $75. So next race will be for money. Congratulations, you're getting rewarded for racing clean and having fun. So if you want to let your buddies know, the next race will be for money, sponsored by Dale. And you know I will pay out. So next race, let's get through this one. Tell your buddies we're racing for money, at least $30 to win. And pay the top 3 out just like before. So once again, let's go out and have some fun, boys. And remember, thank Dale, because he's the one that's putting out the money for the money events. Good luck. Alan G, thank you for the repost. Let's get ready to rumble with 6 wonderful 358 late models here for the I-55 Speedway. It should go green the checkered once again. So let's get ready to rumble as we had 6 of our 358s here this afternoon. Dale, thank you once again, man, for the awesome funds to pay these drivers off here a little bit once again as we are ready to skedaddle. We're underway for the 358 late models. During the week, it's kind of light, just so you know, here at the SLR show, as we got Brian Brisker and Mr. Cooter D. Beavers going to war. They're going to go down to the front stretch as Brian Brisker to get him a little bit of a shove once again, as they're going to go down. Dusty, thank you for the follow. Car high, Brian Brisker. Car high, man. Car high. As Beavers in that number 1 ride is struggling to get that car to turn in turn 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. As Corey Roberts on the 01 machine will work right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. You got Anthony Brown, that number 10B ride. After that's going to be the old number L2 ride of Brian Brisker with the number 55. That's going to be Ian Liddell, as Liddell's going to be able to work to the inside. As he'll go door to door once again. We're 5 out of 40 here at I-55 Speedway. So as our pro, the late models are going to be the 01 of Corey Roberts, going to be your race leader, Anthony Brown, and Brian Brisker going to be the field, as Brian Brisker in the L2, the number 55 is going to be Ian Liddell. Hey, Vortex Effect, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, as these 358 late models are racing here for the I-55 Speedway. So far, all the shows here tonight have gone green to checkered so far. 8 out of 40 for the 358 late models here this afternoon, as the old L2 of Brian Brisker continuing to work to the inside. Anthony Brown, that number 10 machine, they'll go door to door down to the front stretch. 9 out of 40 here tonight, as the 55 Ian Liddell tiptoed. You got a good battle as we're going to go door to door between Anthony Brown and the L2 of Brian Brisker. Brisker's going to get, oh man, I'll tell you what, Anthony Brown just drove right around the outside of him. He said, don't touch me again. Here comes the 55 Ian Liddell to the inside. as the L2 machine of Brisker right through the middle of 3 and 4. Anthony Brown still too strong on the outside in turn 3 and 4. Ian Liddell gets in the left side quarter panel of Brian Brisker as Corey Roberts is absolutely gone. Hey, thank you for the share there, Primo Steel Rock as well, and thank you for the like as well. As we continue on, you guys about a 13,000.5 likes to the channel. You guys are killing it tonight as we got our favorite guy, Dale, in the channel, by the way, putting out some money here for the next event here at Charlotte Street, Cedar Lake Speedway. That's going to be our next event as the 01 machine of Corey Roberts. Still going to be your leader with the 10B. That's going to be Anthony Brown. You will have Brian Brisker in the L2 machine going to be in the second spot as Ian Liddell's right there behind him in the 55. We'll go to the 75. It's going to be Luke Williams. And you got Cutter D. Beavers. And by the way, that is a real person. So far, 26 to go as Corey Roberts has just kind of left the field here a little bit as, Cutter D. Beavers and the 75 get together. What a save by both those drivers. We got 25 to go. As Corey Roberts and the 01 still leading the way. You got Anthony Brown and number 10 B machine, Brian Brisker in the L2. And that's going to be the 55 machine of Ian Liddell with the old number 75. That's going to be Luke Williams. You'll have the number 1 of Cutter D. Beaver. Like I said, only 358 late model showed up here with the I-55 Speedway, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get a full field of 20 as our favorite man, Dale, has put up some more money for the Cedar Lake Speedway show. I did post it in the SLR Discord to let everybody know that our next event will be for $75 of a total purse. We'll break it down probably 30, 15, that'll be 45. No, it'll be 40. No, we'll break that down. 25. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to break that down. As the 75 of Luke Williams and the number 1 machine of Cutter D. Beavers is going to be here as well once again. And we only got 2 more events here this afternoon during the week. You know, we got to go to work and do our jobs and things like that, but we got 19 to go as Corey Roberts and the 01 machine is just absolutely driving away with this one here this afternoon. He's been on straight throttle through the whole entire field. He got 18 to go as the number 10 of Anthony Brown and Brian Brisker in that L2 machine. You'll have the number 55 of Ian Liddell. He'll be for the 4th spot. It'll be the number 1 machine of Cutter D. Beavers, the 75. That's going to be Luke Williams and company as that battle continues on. We got about 25 to go. Ian Liddell with a good slider off of turns 1 and 2. Here comes Brian Brisker right there back to the inside, looking for that slide job one more time. And Ian Liddell's going to hit the brake pedal and cut underneath. KY Edit 606, thank you for the follow. As we continue on, as it's going to be Ian Liddell in the 55. Here comes the L2 ride. That's going to be Brian Brisker tiptoeing on the bottom side, slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. As Ian Liddell right there back to the inside. What a battle for the 3rd slot. As Ian Liddell in the 55. The L2 of Brian Brisker only make some contact in the middle of 3 and 4. Side by side off of turn number 4 is still Ian Liddell for the 3rd spot. I think Corey Roberts' tires are starting to go away on him here late in this race because Anthony Brown is starting to close in on Corey Roberts. Like I said, Corey Roberts in full tilt cruise control as the L2 and the 55 of Ian Liddell continue to battle for the 3rd spot. As Brian Brisker going to do a good job, he'll leave it right to the middle, and Ian Liddell will be able to run right back to the outside. As battle continues on, this is a battle for 3rd, as it looks like Anthony Brown is slowly but surely closing in on race leader Corey Roberts as you got 10 to go. As Cutter D. Beavers is banging the whole right side of the race car right into the wall in turn 1 and 2. Double high 5 this time by Luke Williams in the number 75 machine as the 01 of Corey Roberts continues to roll right through the middle of the turns. Anthony Brown right there in that number 10B ride. You'll have the 55 of Ian Liddell with the L2. That's going to be Brian Brisker. That's going to be the top 4. We got 9 to go. So, Cutter D. Beavers in the number 1, and you'll have the number 75 of Luke Williams. He's going to pull it into the infield. He's going to call it this afternoon here at I-55. 8 more to go, and Corey Roberts in the 01 machine going to be in still the race leader as the number 10 seems to have lost some time on him. And that's going to be the 55 of Ian Liddell with the L2 ride. It's going to be Brian Brisker. That's all we got. We got Cutter D. Beavers in the number 1 machine in the back of the field. 6 to go here at I-55 Speedway. As the 01 of Corey Roberts going to see the high five, this time high, as the race is going to be continuing on for that third spot, which is going to be from the 55 of Ian Liddell and the L2. That'll be Brian Brisker, as Brisker able to get a run maybe through the middle of 3 and 4. You will have the number 55 machine of Ian Liddell. We got 4 to go. Fatal, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the SLR channel, as it's going to be the battle for second. You got the 10B of Anthony Brown, and so far you have Ian Liddell right there behind him. Looks like the tires might be falling off between the top runners, as Corey Roberts ran a 12.219. Actually, he's still flying around the racetrack. You're going to see 2 to go for the race leader, the 01 of Corey Roberts. Money race to the next one, Brandon Carter at Cedar Lake, sponsored by Dale. Only taking 20 cars. As the number 01 of Corey Roberts will see the white flag going to be this time by. It's Pros. Pros with the weight and the horsepower. I haven't quite cut it down yet, but Dale decided to give us some money again. It's going to be Corey Roberts, your winner. Anthony Brown, Ian Liddell, Brian Brisker, and Cutter D. Beavers. That is our third straight. Top 3, come on down to the front stretch. Come on down, come on down, come on down. Straight, come on down, Corey. Come on down, Corey. Come on down, Corey. Need you to line up right there in front of the Vance Auto Parts. Also, by the way, all drivers, before you leave, Dale has come back. Our next race will be for money. I got a 75 right straight. I need you straight, not cross like that, straight. Back up a little bit, Roberts, and have that car straight. Yep. There you go, that'll work. See you in the SLR Discord. Next race is a money event. Dale has given me $75 to break down to the top 3. Woo-wee! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the SLR show, an A-Class 2000 I rating or above, as we got Anthony Brown going to be for the second spot. Dale's back again, Trent. Dale back at it again, boys. Anthony Brown, welcome to the show, man. Great job for second.
What's going on? Thank you.
Woo! Well, our friend Dale is back, and he gave me $75 in my PayPal to pay out the next event. So first 20 cars get into that. We'll get a shot, I guess. I want to say $40 a win to 25, 40, and that's 6. No, we got, yeah, that'll be it. 40 to win. 25 for second. That brings out the 55. And then will be like 20. I think my math's wrong. My math wrong? Yeah. And then third would be 10. Sound right? Does that equal 75? Yes, no? Maybe so? Am I correct?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
So 40 to win, 25 for second, and 10 for third. Okay. That's a good payday for a Wednesday for a random pop-up race. What do you think, Anthony?
Oh, I think it's great, and I'll thank Bill a lot for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. He did that all weekend last weekend too. I think he gave us like $300 plus, and then Josh Colburn gave $150 there over the weekend. And you know, that's awesome. You know, just like I said, here we go again. It's the weekend. It's Wednesday, weekday, you know, and to be able to just show up at a hosted session and possibly win $40. And we had 3 green to checkered races so far. How do you feel going into Cedar Lake?
Oh, I feel pretty good. I'm glad we were able to keep it green. I think we ought to get that 01 tires tested, though, but he had a great race. He pulled away. It was hard keeping up with him.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I thought you were closing in there a little bit, but hey, who do you got to thank? Because we got Cedar Lake coming up next.
I got to thank Richard Murdo at Premier Racing. Thank you for putting on these races and everyone tuning in and watching them.
Mm-hmm. And we appreciate you for coming out here as Dale was put up. Like I said, it's going to be 40, 25, and 10. So we'll see you at Cedar Lake probably.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Ian Liddell, here we go again. Our wonderful good friend Dale has showed up, and he magically put $75 in my bank to get you guys going again. How's that make you feel?
Makes me feel good. If I could take a little bit of Dale's money, I've been out of the top 3, out of the point to get it the last couple times. Maybe I can give him a good race and get up to the front and maybe take a little bit of that.
Well, you know, the good news is yeah, that's cool. I don't even feel any sweat about it. We had 3 green the checkered races so far. Yeah, car counts have been 13, 13, 7, but I have a feeling we're going to have a 20 car field here this afternoon. And what's your thoughts going into that?
First thought is, does it have to be Cedar? Second thought is, I mean, you just can't thank those guys enough. Like, and everybody racing around you too, just like keeping it clean and green. I mean, we had quite the battle, I think, on that race right there for third, and it's cool that somebody out there sees that and they put money forth, and you know, it's really respectful. I respect him for doing that, and really thankful for the opportunity that he does give us and the opportunity that you do give us.
Yeah, man, it's really cool to see, and like I said, I'm not gonna. I know it's gonna fill up quick now because of it, and I'm just gonna put it up at random, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'll make sure you'll get to see it before this interview ends at the 55. But I'm feeling we're gonna get 20 cars really quick. Who do you gotta thank?
Colburn Race Wraps, Trent Kahn for everything he does for me, setups wise and everything like that. Alpine Industries, their Gangster Apparel. I don't know if I said Colburn Race Wraps, but just if I did, I'll say it again. Just thanks to them for a lot, and all the wraps make my cars look good, and just everything that helps me out on this thing.
Appreciate you for coming out here. I gotta get Corey Roberts. His name needs to be changed. So other than that, and yes, you did, Trent. So we'll see you. Corey Roberts, I know Cam, he said he joined the server. He needs to change his iRacing account and racing name, and that way he can get paid here. I require everybody to have their names in the SLR Discord, and change your name in that name center. Let me know who you are, and I will get you in the SLR Discord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to get out of here at I-55 because Dale has come back. There you go, Corey. I got you. Thank you, sir. And that's cool, Dale. I appreciate you. We're going to get 20 cars and probably going to go set out once again. I appreciate you again, sir, for coming back on a Wednesday again. You don't have to do this, man. You really don't. You really don't, man. But you know what? It's okay. You make it should fill up. Only taking 20 cars, and we got Corey Roberts hopefully in here in the broadcast room, as I have not put the server up just yet. I'm going to give everybody a evil shot of this, and nobody's going to be able to see it. Well, let's see who's going to go $40 richer, sponsored by Dale, as we're getting ready to go in 3, we're going 2, and 1. Let's see, as that's going to be coming up here very, very, very soon. Dale, good to see you again. I appreciate you once again, and let's continue on with the racing action here tonight. We got one more after this, and that's going to be at the Lima Land Motorsports Park, and we are heading to the Cedar Lake Speedway, as that's coming up next. Dale, thank you so much again. Another $40 to win show, and 25 is going to get a second, and third is going to get 10. So, Dale, I have no problem with this. If you have no problem with it either, we got this down. So, without further ado, we have another money race here this afternoon tonight, and we will continue on here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. So far, we had 3, and I say 3 green the checkered finishes here tonight. Should give me some money some last. Nah, we're just gonna pay out the top 3, sponsored by Dale, who once again did it again. Like I said before, when these money events do come up, you do gotta have, and Brendan Dillinger, I'm not gonna show you my rod. Just so you all know, like I said, we got great sponsors. We got people that like see you guys racing clean and respectful, and you name it. So, without a doubt, we continue on as I'm waiting for Cedar Lake to load up. Let's see how fast it loads up on a Wednesday for $40 to win here on the SLR show. Once again, Dale has watched over 200 minutes live, and here we go. Our pro late models here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. We'll see how quick it fills on a Wednesday afternoon around 7:30 here tonight. We'll see. Die. Here we go. we'll see what we get. Cedar Lake Speedway coming up for our money event here this afternoon, and here they come. You got your A class back? Sweet! I can't wait to see here. You gotta get a 2009 rating on top of it, and we got some cars. Braden Carter and a few other guys.
Thank you for the
Big
follow.
Drag
Here, take this
DG, thank you for the
flag.
latest follow too, sir. As we're gonna see what happens here for our late model division here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Corey Roberts gonna be joining us. We got a few other guys. It didn't fill up as quick as I thought it was gonna fill up, but you know what? We got some jars. So like I said, this race is going to pay out $40 a win, $25 for second, and we will give third $10 here tonight, sponsored by Dale in the chat. You have time to join. You must be A class and 2000 I rating or better to join. Yep. David L is going to be joining in. Thaddeus Marshall once again. Where's Jamie Massey at? We know Jamie Massey wants to take my money. Come on now. So, yeah, you got to get that A-Class license at 2000 I rating or better. As we got Corey Roberts joining us, Braden E. Carter here as well. As you wanted Corey Roberts, he won at the I-55 Speedway. Let's go ahead and get some track prep started. Attention all cars, this is for money. I repeat, this is for money. Our great sponsor, Dale, over there on the chat, decided to donate $75 to the purse here for the SLR show. Again, we've had 3 green the checkered races, and I can hopefully continue to do so while money is on the line. Other than that, guys, we're here to go racing. Keep your heads in check and keep them cool. You will still get paid, but you may get banned later and miss out on these opportunities. So, act like professionals, we'll be just fine. Again, track prep, track prep, track prep. Go up to the outside of the speedway about a lane off the wall. Do not rip the lip. Come about a lane off the wall in both corners, please. Thank you. Oh, motorcycle, it's okay, man. You know what? It's okay, man. It's okay. You know that? It's okay. SLR is here whenever you need it, motorcycle. It's all okay. I will never be mad. Ever. Ever. I will never be mad about it. So as we are ready to rip here for the 358 late models, it may not be a full field, but it's a field enough. We got 9, 10, 11, 12 358 late models here on a Wednesday afternoon as our big old sponsor, Dale, is in the chat, everybody. So if you guys can, if you guys will, please, hashtag Dale in the chats, please, for this money event that he put up here once again at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Once again, drivers, keep it around the middle. Do you see where those marbles are going? Do not hit those marbles, please. Keep it right around that middle to a lane off the top. We'll try to build that cushion line up there a little bit for you guys in the corners. Thank you. Oh, Dale, I love you, my friend. I love you, I love you, I love you. As we continue on here this afternoon, the number 13 of David L is going to be on the speedway. How about the number 10? That's going to be old Mr. Anthony Brown. For the Beware races, that's number 10B. That's going to be the 180 Flood Doctor, the 75 of Luke Williams. To be joining us in the Coors Light Dude Wipes, number 75. As we got Chris Rittenhouse and Jesse Newsome. Oh, boy, Jesse's going to come in here and take a little bit of my money. Let's go. Yep. Like I said, keep running right there below that marble line in both corners, please and thank you. right, keep running the same line in 1 and 2. Run the bottom in turn 3 and 4. Keep the same line. Run the bottom in turn 3 and 4. Like I said, this whole day has been really good, fairly clean. If you guys have been just joining us or watching the SLR show here recently, it's been very, very clean. And like I said, I did post the SLR chat. The $75 purse has gone up thanks to our wonderful friend Dale in the chats once again. You guys got a hashtag Dale, do whatever you guys got to do. And we are continuing to roll here this afternoon as track prep continues on here tonight. Yep, like I said, keep running that middle line right there through turns 1 and 2, right below the marbles, please and thank you. And then run the bottom in turn 3 and 4. Thank you. Matthew Lindy going to be joining in here, Jesse Newsom as well, and David Ellis and the rest of the field, and Chris Rittenhouse and company, as we have our 358 late models here tonight. Yep. Okay, drivers, racetrack is yours. I'll give you guys about a minute and a half to get ready to go. The racetrack is yours. I see some new names who don't race here very often. I'll go ahead and tell you all the rules of this. So we have a wonderful sponsor in the chat. He just gave me $75 in my PayPal. We're going to break it down. 40 to win, 25 to win, and first 40 to win, 25 for second, and third will be for 10. Now, with that being said, our last 3 races have gone green to checkered. Now, if you do something stupid and you wreck people, you run people over, or vice versa in this race, if you still finish in the top 3, I will pay you. Now, afterwards, if I look back and you've been running people over, you're dooring people, car highing people, or vice versa, just racing without no respect, I will not let you come back to these races. Once again, our friend Dale has gave me $75 for a hosted session for you to go racing in. Over the weekend, we gave away $400. This is not a hosted session anymore, gentlemen. This is a serious deal. And if you guys don't want to play ball with that, you will not join these. You have no standing ground. I do pay you right on the spot. So as soon as the feature ends, top 3 must be in my SLR Discord. You must have your PayPal or Cash App ready. We'll stop the stream, make sure everybody gets paid during live, and you will confirm live for payments. Other than that, this is what we got. We have great sponsors and great people that want to see you go racing. Let's put on a show for the fans. Again, if you're too aggressive, you will not come back to these either. Good luck, everybody. Alrighty, well, let's get ready to go. We got a couple new names here this afternoon as the random draw heat racing has been drawn, and we have 18, I believe, or 16, and T-Rex Reaper KB8. Yes, sir. Gotcha. Alrighty. Anybody want an EOL penalty? Again, this is for money, but you know how I've been playing along. Anybody want one? Please take one. If you think you're going to wreck my whole field, please take one.
That's a good one.
You'd be surprised. Some people have respect.
Yeah, sometimes.
Alright, guys. Well, all starts on the leader. No waves, no quick repairs. Don't straight line anybody, and don't drive like a ding-dong. If you do drive like a ding-dong, you probably won't come back. I will go back, review, and get rid of people. We have people that pay us money to pay you. You guys get paid for respectful racing and clean racing. Last 3 shows for our open hosted sessions have been green to checkered, all 40 laps A and B. You pull it in at any time during the feature during green flag conditions, you are done. Have a nice day. If you don't get back out before the caution, have a nice day. I tell you to come out, you guys start coming out now. If you don't do that, you will be disqualified. Other than that, this is a free money race. Thanks, Dale, everybody in the chat from the channel for giving out this money once again. Last weekend, we gave away $400. Other than that, you guys are in my sandbox. You're going to play my rules. I will pay you if you finish in the top 3, but if you screw up, that's it. Good luck, everybody. Ian Liddell anywhere in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. You ready to roll, Kyle Reiser? We're back at it again, boss. As we are ready to go, as the 55 of Ian Liddell will go to Noah Norris back to the outside. You got the L2 of Brian Brisker, the 44 of Chris Rittenhouse, and my overlays are froze when we're underway. What's going on, Husker Nation? As these 358 late models going to race into turn 1 and 2. Here comes the number 11 machine as Jacob Owens and Jesse Newsom get together down to the front stretch. We continue on racing here this afternoon as you'll have the number 25 machine and company as old Mr. 44 of Rittenhouse and the old 321. That's going to be old Jacob Owens getting together as well. Remember, all cars will make it into the night show as Jesse Newsom in the 11's got to work a couple cars here. He's going to get to the inside, hits the brake pedal. We got a couple sliders and a little bit of beating and bang, get thrown in the back of the field. The 15 of Matthew Lindy got caught up here. You got to the 44. That's going to be old Mr. Chris Rittenhouse and company. Racing continues on. Jesse Newsom in the 11 lost a little bit of grip. It looks like he doesn't have an idea where he's going as he's going to take a step to the inside in turn 1 and 2 as maybe the weight and the horsepower. Jacob Owens going to get right into the door to the number 25 machine as racing continues on. They're 3 wide. Holy cow. What a battle here in the mid-pack of the field. Jesse Newsom struggling at number 11 machine as he's going to try to work to the outside. This racetrack is absolutely prepped weird. It's not normal at all. You can see it already. As we get about 2 to go, Jesse Newsom to the inside. The number 25 machine, that's going to be Noah Norris. As they're going to go right through the middle of turn 3 and 4 as white flag will wave for Ian Liddell in the number 55. Pretty good, tough competition here this afternoon as it's going to be Jesse Newsom, the number 25, and Noah Norris through the middle of 3 and 4 as Ian Liddell will win heat race number 1. Second's going to go to Brian Brisker. You'll have Noah Norris in the number 25, the 321 of Jacob Owens and Brendan Bazell. Matthew Lindy and Chris Rittenhouse will be in the back of the field. Boy, oh boy, we'll see if anybody's going to take an EOL penalty here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2, anybody want that EOL penalty?
I'll take an EOL.
You got it. 55, Aiden Lewis to the inside. Jamie Massey to the outside. 10B to the end. We'll crisscross the field up, everybody. 75 and 5, you stay still. Cool deal, crisscrossed up, ready to go. Like I said, our wonderful friend named Dale in one of my chats has once again been nice enough to give us $75 purse to race for. Tonight will be 40 to win, 25 for second, and third will get $10. You must be in the SLR Discord to receive payment, and I need your PayPal and Cash App information. If you guys don't know, SLR has got a wonderful few sponsors that like to randomly put up money races free to enter like this. Again, you're in my sandbox and my rules. I dictate with who or what or when. Good luck, everybody. So as we're getting ready to rock here this afternoon, as Luke Williams and Braden Carter gonna get ready to rip here for the 358 model late models, and we are underway here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Cedar Lake Speedway ready to go down to the backstretch. As the 55 of Aiden Lewis, here comes the number 5 of Braden Carter. Everybody tiptoeing right through the middle side of the speedway. Oh, Aiden Lewis got real racy. All but got in the infield tractor tire. JB Massey's going to have to go to the inside, and Aiden Lewis going to lose a ton of time after getting into the infield tractor tires. 4 wide going into turn 1 and 2. Corey Roberts won the I-55 Speedway as Thaddeus Marshall in the 18 tries to the outside. No dice up there. There's a lot of marbles. It looks like Marshall's not getting any grit to the outside. Race continues on for the lead. The 75 machine, that's going to be Mr. Luke Williams. Jamie Massey going to get a big old door after getting hit by the 55 of Eden Lewis, and Lewis will take to the third spot. Corey Roberts in the infield tractor tires. That's not going to be able to get around the speedway. You got Braden Carter in the 5, your race leader. 6 out of 8 for the 3 for the 8 late models. Aiden Lewis trying to work to the outside shell. That place is dead. As the old 49, the Jamie Massey able to work to the inside. As Braden Carter in number 5, your leader. As you got 2 to go. Going to be this time by Massey tiptoeing right through the middle. He'll get a good run down to the backstretch as Luke Williams in the number 75. Aiden Lewis getting a little racy off at turn number 4. White flag in the air this time by. As the 18 machine of Thaddeus Marshall is going to get to the 75 of Luke Williams. The 01 of Corey Roberts is there. Robin is racing in the mid-pack of the field. And Thaddeus Marshall will finish in the 4th spot. Braden Carter in the 5 will start on the pole, second outside pole. Jamie Massey second. It'll go to Aiden Lewis, Thaddeus Marshall, Corey Roberts, Luke Williams, Anthony Brown, and David Ellis going to be your field. 2 minutes extra time for your guys' setups for 40 laps. We're going to start 16 cars. I'll be right back, boys. Offering EOLs of the field. Anybody want? Yes, no, maybe so. Last call for an EOL. Alrighty, gentlemen, like I said again, this is for a money show. $75 has been generously donated by Dale. We are starting 16 358 late models. I want to see all 16 finish if possible.
And liking the stream.
Other than that, guys, you already know the drill. You can get banned for anything, as we just lost Aiden Lewis.
Thank you for sharing the stream as you take the green flag.
Inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up. Aiden Lewis just manually disconnected. Alrighty, gentlemen, you can get banned for anything here. Over-aggressive driving, too many incidents, you name it, vice versa. This is my house, my playground, my rules. You drive like a ding-dong, you do all sorts of weird things, guess what? You will not be here. Every race is recorded, everything else is here. A lot of people don't agree with me. I don't care. Anywhere in the middle 3 to the end of 4, boys. If you're going to pull it into the infield, you broke your right front on your own, please get their car into the infield. Yes, we're racing for money, but because you broke it, you are done. Pulled into the infield, that's about it. Top 3 must have their PayPal and Cash App ready while in the broadcast waiting room. Good luck, gentlemen. Fortunately, Aiden Lewis did not make the call. His night is over with, and we are going to start 15 of our 358 late models here for the SLR show. Let's get it on. As we race into turn 1 and 2, Noah Nor's going to get way tight. Jesse Newsom and company. Yes, this is for money. Crypto DRG. Got a lot of awesome, quote unquote, awesome. And yes, you didn't make the start, you didn't make the call. You do not race. You disconnected, reconnected, you are done. Yep. You don't get a waiver round, so you're done. As we continue on, they're going to go 3 wide down to the front stretch. Jesse Newsom and company. There's the number 25 of Noah Norris as they make some contact and a good save between them two. 4 out of 40 here for these 3 for the 8 modifieds for $40 a win here this afternoon. And you got Ian Liddell in the number 49 machine. That's going to be old Jamie Massey. As it's going to be the number L2 machine. That's going to be Brian Brisker. As Brisker able to roll down to the backstretch. As the number 55 of Ian Liddell going to be your race leader. Jamie Massey hot on his heels. Single file, no tail around the speedway here early in turns 1 and 2. Or 3 and 4. Everybody going up to the middle side of the speedway as you're going to have the number 15 machine. That's going to be Matthew Lindy. And the number 25, that's going to be old Mr. You Know. It's going to be Noah Norris in the back of the field as it's going to go inside. Everybody to the inside. And that's going to be everybody pretty much single file into the tail through the corners here as Ian Liddell in the 55 is still your race leader as you will have the number 49 of Jamie Massey. It's going to be the L2 machine of Brian Brisker. How about the 5 machine? That's going to be Braden Carter, Jesse Newsom into the 11 ride. I believe he won $6,000 in the iRacing Pro Series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's going to be currently in the 5th spot. Racing continues on. Ian Liddell is going to try to work to the outside. You got the 49 machine of Jamie Massey. After that's going to be the L2 of Brian Brisker. Single file, nose to tail here on the Cedar Lake Speedway. Wondering when these guys are going to open it up here a little bit and try some new lanes. As here comes the 49. That's going to be Jamie Massey. Slide job in the middle of turn 3 and 4. As it's going to be the 55 of Ian Liddell right there behind them, 11 out of 40. That outside shell is going to be gone in turn 1 and 2, I believe. We really ripped that. We're going to see if the outside lane is going to get a little cleaned up as they were still rolling through the middle in turns 3 and 4. We ran a little bit more of a higher middle line as you got the number L2. That's going to be Brian Brisker. Here comes the number 18 of Thaddeus Marshall to the inside of Jesse Newsom. As Newsom going to get a good run to the outside. 13 out of 40 here at Cedar Lake. As we continue on, it's Jamie Massey in number 49, still your leader with the 55 of Ian Liddell. Brian Brisker holding up the number 5 machine of Braden Carter. As here comes Jesse Newsom, he's going to take a look to the outside as you will have the 5 of Carter. Still no dice in the turns 1 and 2 as this Cedar Lake Speedway is going to be a little interesting as they don't know where to run right now, looks like. You got the number 11 machine of Jesse Newsom, but a good run down to the backstretch as the 5 of Braden Carter. Here comes the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall as we got 26 more to go here with the Cedar Lake Speedway. 25 to go for this money race once again, sponsored by Dale. If you guys don't know, Dale is in one of the chats here that gave me $75 of purse money to pay the top 3. Newsom in the 11, they found the outside shelf here a little bit. Here's the 18, that's going to be Thaddeus Marshall as Jamie Massey has just left the field here and nobody's working the outside shelf in the middle of 3 and 4s. We got 23 to go. Here comes Thaddeus Marshall. He's going to get a run to the inside of Jesse Newsom, the 11 machine. He gets a little bit into him as they're going to work to the middle shelf and Brian Brisker may be in the way here for Jesse Newsom. Got to work these cars out somewhere. You got the 5 of Braden Carter to the inside. We may get some lap down traffic as Aiden Lewis did not make the start. He's the only car out of the speedway. We're already at halfway to go. Halfway to go here for the $40 to win advantage. Jamie Massey in that number 49, still your leader. We'll go to the 55 of Ian Liddell, the L2 of Brian Brisker. You have the 11 of Jesse Newsom going to be in the 4th spot. You'll have the 18, that's going to be Thaddeus Marshall. The number 5, that's going to be Braden Carter. You've got the 01 of Corey Roberts, who won at the I-55 Speedway in that green checkered finish as well. Luke Williams in the number 75, battling with the 15 of Matthew Lindy as they'll go door to door. Big slider in turn 1 and 2. Matthew Lindy he's going to clear him by a mile, making it easy for the 75 of Luke Williams as contact's been a little bit made, but man, they are racing as well. You got the 10B, that's going to be Anthony Brown. After that's going to go to the 33 as we got some contact. All right now, come on now. So with the number 25 machine, that's going to be old Noah Norris as he's losing it in the slick. I mean, he's completely sideways in that number 25 machine. The tires are gone. And you got the 321. That's going to be Jacob Owens in the 13th spot. You've got the 13 of David Ellis with that number 44 of Chris Rittenhouse. Going to be joining us here for the first time as he's trying to work to the middle in turn 3 and 4. Lap down traffic for the 49 of Jamie Massey as this racetrack starting to widen out here a little bit. Here comes Thaddeus Marshall with a big run to to Ian Liddell for that third spot as we have our first yellow flag today. The 25 of Noah Norris just stops on the speedway. Why? Our first yellow flag is going to go to Noah Norris for stopping on the speedway. As we're ready to go as our caution flag, our first caution flag of the whole entire SLR show is brought to you by Noah Norris for stopping on the speedway. See if we can get this thing backed up and round up as our first yellow flag here this afternoon. As the number 5 of Braden Carter with a good slider. Here comes Brian Brisker to the inside. We got 13 to go. As racing continues, here comes Jamie Massey at number 49 to the outside. As the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall to the inside. As they'll go side by side, door to door. Got 12 to go. Going to be this time by. As the 49 of Jamie Massey will roll down to the backstretch. You got the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall, Jesse Newsom, and that number 11 machine. Going to be in the third spot. As that's going to be the number 5 of Braden Carter. You have the 01 of Corey Roberts. As Ian Liddell went right across the number 13's nose of Matthew Lynn. Battle's going to be for the race lead as Jamie Massey at number 49. Here comes the 18 ride. That's going to be old Thaddeus Marshall. As Marshall going to be able to roll through the middle of turn 3 and 4 down to the backstretch. As the 49 of Massey is going to be your leader. You got 10 to go this time by. 9 to go here for the 358 late models. As the 49 of Jamie Massey works the inside, a little bit of a slow slider line, but here comes the 18 of Thaddeus Marshall. This is a very interesting Cedar Lake Speedway. As the 49 of Jamie Massey will roll himself right through the middle of 3 and 4. Thaddeus Marshall getting a good run. We got 7 to go here for this money race here this afternoon. Luke Williams and Anthony Brown pulled their cars in, and he has called it a night tonight. 6 to go with the number 49 of Jamie Massey, still going to be your race leader. After that's going to be that number 18 machine of Thaddeus Marshall with just 6 more to go. Somebody give me a high five. Going to be this time by. As we got lap down traffic of the 321 of Jacob Owens, as here comes a 49 of Jamie Massey, as we got our second yellow flag.
Give me the EOL.
Matthew Lynn calling for an EOL penalty as him and the 44 are going to war here, battling for last. Oh, David Ellis went around to... Oh. Matthew Lindy's going to get in a little too hot here. He's going to tag the number 13, and he's already calling for the EOL. That's going to be your second yellow flag. Yep, that is your EOL. Drove it in a little deep, got it into the 13 of David Ellis. Double file going to be 1 to green this time around. Gentlemen, double file going to be 1 to green this time around. God, if you're battling for the back of the field for last, that's kind of, yeah. But anyway, double file going to be 1 to green. Yes, I got it, Anthony Brown. Just send me a message and I'll take a look at it as always. As we're going to get ready to rumble here. That's the number 49. That's going to be old Jamie Massey. This should have been over a long time ago if somebody named Noam Norris wouldn't have stopped on the speedway. As we're ready to rip, we're underway. This track's awesome, that's for sure. You can't run the outside lane. It's badass. As the old 49 of Jamie Massey going to still be our race leader. Yeah, I've seen that too. You're all right, David Buzzman. He spun you out. That's a different story. As we're going to see the white flag going to be this time high. Braden Carter going to follow Jesse Newsom on the inside as they're going to go down to the backstretch as Jesse Newsom into number 3, Braden Carter. I'll tell you what, for a money race, 2 yellow flags, Jamie Massey will get it done. Thaddeus Marshall and Jesse Newsom. Need you to park it in a straight line down to the front stretch, please. Don't junk your stuff. Massey and company, you can use the stadium. 18, park in front of them. Jesse Newsom, you can park in there like a normal Cedar-like deal. Make sure you guys have your PayPal or Cash App ready. We'll stop the stream. Need you in my SLR Discord. That'll work, boys. Thank you. Thank you, Dale, so much, by the way, and we appreciate you. As we had 2 yellow flags on the speedway, and we're going to go ahead and put everything to a stop and make sure these boys get paid. Mm-hmm. 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 Welcome. Jamie is okay. Jamie just sent me his PayPal. Let me get him paid first. Oh, here he is. Cool. Jesse, private DM me or Cash App or PayPal. Thaddeus Marshall, please do the same thing.
I got you.
So 55. Wait a minute. Yeah. So that's 45. That's 65 plus 10. Yep, that's 75. Cool. Jamie, I'll get you right here and real quick. So you won $40. Before anything happens, I always stop the show, make sure everybody confirms and gets paid right on the fly. Our good friend Dale donated me $75. He's in the TikTok chat. And he did this last weekend for us too, where he would just pay everybody on the, just do this. He did $400 last weekend. So, good deal.
Alright.
Yep, send me your info. I'll get Jamie Massey first. I do this on my phone too. Yep. Thanks for coming out and racing today.
Oh yeah. I've never tried that extra power stuff. That was extremely weird.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
No, I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. It's just like it's something to get used to. Like, that was so weird. Like, I've never ran the top and it just not work. Like, I don't know.
Well, I had track to play with that too.
I showed my hand too early.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Yeah,
You did. Thank you.
did.
Thank you for doing it. I was like, there's no way this motherfucker's passing me on the bottom. There's no way.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is I'd see people passing on the top, and then I'd move up, and then I'd get blown by on the bottom, and then I'd move down, and I'm getting pushed on the straightaway. I don't know.
It was crazy. I pulled away on the top, and then he drove under me. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, Jamie, give me a quick break. Let me know that you got $40 from me.
I got $40 from you, Pete.
Thank you. Alrighty, let me get Jesse. He sent me, Jesse, you finished. Third, let me get that next. Can you send me a link? Or I'll probably do it this way. Jamie sent me his whole link. It's a little bit easier than me trying to search you here.
I think that's what I did. I did paypal.me/
Did you?
my name.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you did. Let me get you. Thaddeus, can you do the same thing, please? No, you did Thaddeus did the same thing. You guys did the PayPal Thad. It's harder for
Well,
me.
I was trying to do but it wouldn't let me.
I got you. 1 second. Thaddeus, you
Instead of
finished second. 1 second, I got this. My bad. My bad.
Dude, I was so scared to pass that guy. I was trying not to pull. I was gonna wait until y'all started racing, and then Thaddeus just went in there and passed all of us.
I was full sending it.
Well, I was scared to pull out of line because I knew you were behind me. I didn't want to pull out of line, and then you like get to racing me, and then we were gonna be stuck, and then you just.
I kept getting stuck. I kept getting stuck behind you on the top, so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna full send it into the corner one of these times.
Hey, Thaddeus, is your picture of you and your wife?
Yep.
Okay, let me just confirm that. I just want to confirm that before I send it. You get 25. You guys can keep talking. I'll let you know when I send it. Cool.
No, I was just hoping when you went, like it wasn't gonna be anything crazy.
Thaddeus, can you confirm me, please? $25.
I do have $25.
Thank you, appreciate you. And Mr. Jesse Newsom, give me 1 second. I'll give you that 10. Pretty cool to be able to come over here and go racing for money. I think that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Dale did this all weekend long with us, man, and we gave away like $450 of
Check his occupation.
Maybe he's just a good person. Is it Franklin Newsom, Jesse?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. It tells me if this is the right person. I just wanted to confirm it with you.
Yeah, I don't remember what the profile picture was, but that's the name that's on it.
Just want to make sure you get paid. Know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm keeping my comments.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm in the same situation.
I feel you. There you go. I'm gonna send you under a goods and services type deal. Let me know if it does take your because I have a business account. Actually, you know what? We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way.
If it does, it doesn't matter.
Let me know. I'm actually gonna send his friends and family to you. That way it doesn't, because that $75 he sent me, I took a bit of a hit on there. Let me know if you got $10 from me.
Hold on.
Franklin Newsom.
Yep. Yeah, I got it.
Cool
Appreciate
deal.
it.
Now we're confirmed. Everybody's paid. Everybody heard they got paid. Jamie Massey, you're a winner in the number 49.
What up, Pete?
Hey, I'll tell you what. 3 spots up. You had a lot of heavy hitters behind you. Tell me about this racetrack a little bit. It looked a little different.
First and foremost, I want to be thankful that they were behind me. Yeah, I think it would have been a different outcome. You know, we were good once I found the bottom, but Jesse and Thaddeus are 2 of the best. So I'd have probably been in trouble if I had to get around them guys. Yeah, just got lucky and started 4th there and could move around. I'm not sure what happened to Braden. Braden's really tough too, so he washed high and I got by everybody on the bottom, and then moved to the top, pulled away, and then caution come out. And damn, man, my man drove under me, and I was like, uh-oh. So I didn't want. I thought he was running the bottom, so I just moved to the middle to try to keep him from exiting, being able to slide me, and got back in front of him, and then started running a weird line, and I think it was working.
Yeah, I mean, weird line indeed. You guys weren't, like Jesse was saying in your guys' little talk here, that you guys weren't able to run the top. It was like it felt different. It felt weird. Like you were like searching.
You better get out the way.
Yeah, I mean, I felt good on the top, but obviously it wasn't good enough. I mean, my man was listening to drive by me, so I had to move around, and then I didn't feel good where I was running, but that was the fastest line. So it is what it is.
Thank you for the follow.
Prep,
Here,
I guess,
take this
played a big
flag.
factor in that. And like Jesse says, none of us this is my 3rd race running with the upgraded whatever shit you got going on in these cars. Anyways, I've ran some of the super stuff, but these cars you can really like it plays a factor in your setup big time. You've got to change some things to be good. And I think, I've had 3 races on it so far. I think I got a little upper hand on these guys. I mean, I think if we ran another one, Jesse Newsom wears our ass out. So.
Well, hold on real quick. I gotta thank Bosch Gaming with the awesome raid of the channel real quick. And Caleb Plays said thank you for the follow. Welcome to the SLR show. You just missed the money race. We got one more coming up. But Jamie, man, heck of a drive, man. Congratulations. $40 richer here at the SLR show. Who do you gotta thank?
Just everybody over at Jamie Massey Consulting, H&L, Papa Mike's Promotions, Mama Bear, Thaddeus for racing me clean there, and Jesse on a hell of a run. And we'll see y'all later, man. I'm done for the night. Good luck to everybody else.
Hey, better thank Dale. Dale, by the way, putting up that $75.
Yeah, thank you, Dale. Get us a little lunch money. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, man, take care.
See ya.
Thaddeus Marshall, you finished second here this afternoon and walk away with $25 payday just for showing up and racing again. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nice to take a little break after the Lucas Oil stuff and then come back for this. I was gonna try to run I-55, but kids come first.
Yep.
But no, I mean, I couldn't run the top worth of crap, and got stuck behind Jesse and all them for behind the train for I don't know how many laps. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be different and just throw it in on slider in 1 and 2, and luckily it started sticking, and I was able to pass all those guys.
Well, what's cool about that though is you had to do something different just to push along. You know what I'm saying, to get through these events. This race. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, it was cool to have that happen. Like, I love running the bottom at this track. I usually set up the cars to run the bottom middle here, so it kind of played out into my favor. And luckily, I did find the very, very top in 3 and 4, but that went away very quickly after the later cautions.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are attracting our viewers here to give you guys some money to race with. I mean, that's some of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like I said, this weekend, Dale and Josh Colburn put about $400 combined, and we raced for $125 for a free entry show. So, I mean, you guys are deserving it. You guys earned it. Who do you got to thank, man?
I got to thank you for putting on the show and the broadcast, and Dale for putting up the money for this race. Keaton Holder for the wrap, and got to thank Sean Pointer for his logo on the car too.
Yeah, absolutely, man. There's great people in this world, man. I'll tell you. But thanks for coming out. We got Lima Land coming up next for our final event, and that'll do it tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, boss man. Jesse Newsom, a Pro Series driver, coming in here in the 11. Good to see you. Good to talk to you.
Oh yeah, it's fun to race one of these again.
I'm glad that you had a little trouble. No disrespect, but I like confusing people.
Oh yeah. Like I said earlier, it was definitely challenging. It's nothing I've ever felt before. Before the race, Braden texted me, or Braden Carter. He was like, "I'm so confused on air. I don't know what to run." And I'm like, "Dude, just do what we normally run." He's like, "Oh no, it's different. We got extra power and less weight apparently." So I didn't know what to expect. I just threw on the normal setup, and like I said earlier, I could go in there and run the top and get blown by on the bottom. I've never. I'm sure you've been on here long enough. That's not normally how Cedar Lake races. So it was definitely, like I said, just really challenging and fun, honestly, to be able to move around and learn a little bit more. But I look forward to it and see what we can do in the next one.
Well, we have Lima Land coming up, and Dale has not given me any money to put that as a money race, but still cool to come to a hosted session and just be able to race for money.
Oh yeah. I love racing for money anytime we get the chance to. Obviously, thanks to Dale and you for putting it on, and it's definitely fun to run for money anytime you can.
Oh yeah, especially when it gives you a good experience. Well, good to talk to you, man. Good to see you. Hopefully, I'll see you around. Maybe give old Hayden Tolson and maybe Noah Carpenter a challenge when they show up, man. But who do you got to thank?
First off, I want to thank you for putting the deal on and paying immediately. That's definitely really helpful. And like you said earlier, I'll keep my comments to myself. But I want to thank Coast to Coast, CFM, Chris Ferguson, and Justin Byram, and just everybody over there at that deal helped me out a lot. And I want to thank Sweet Victory, and like I said, just you for putting it on.
Hey man, thanks for coming out here and going racing today. Walk away with $10 richer. Not bad.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
See you, man.
See you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dale, thank you so much again. We have one more event here tonight. And Glick, thank you for the awesome bros. And again, thanks to Dale putting another money event here at the SLR show. Sorry, Bosch Gaming and Company just caught me as I'm doing driver interviews. And, you know, once again, man, it was a pretty decent day. We have one more event coming up. And, you know, that's what I said in the SLR Discord is, like, you guys get the opportunity to race for free money in some of these events someday just for racing clean. And Dale once again came out, gifted me $75, and we immediately stopped the show and, you know, make sure these guys get paid out. They deserve their payout. And then later down the road, still 2 yellow flags. I think it would have went green to checkered if a certain somebody didn't stop on the speedway, which that was Noah Norris in the number 25. But then, you know, the other one happened too. But other than that, only, you know what I'm saying? Only 2 yellows though, you know what I mean? But other than that, we're good to go. And, we're getting ready to flop over here to Lima Land Motorsports Park, and our final event is already ready to go. Like, we're already done tonight. This is my final event scheduled tonight, guys. What a show. 3 green the checkered races. Yeah, 13, 13, and 6. Then a money race of 16 cars, 2 yellows, and man, we just keep plowing away, man. So again, big shout out to Dale once again for, there you go. And we're going to finish off here at Lima Land Motorsports Park. So again, you know, I'm glad that someone sees you guys out there that are able to just give out money like that. And Bosch Gaming, good to see you again for that latest raid. And all the raiders as well. So I'm sorry you caught me right at the end of the day, right at the point where we're paying the people out. You know what I mean? Who won the money, man? You won the money, Jamie. You won the money, Jamie. Congratulations. But Dale was in there as the one that gave it up for everybody to go racing in. So I have to say, though, that looked like the cleanest. And how do I want to say it? What is going on in my iRacing here? I do got to say, that was one of the cleanest money shows that I have quite seen ever. Ever. We'll go ahead and get ready to go for our final event here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. And won all 3 races today, and you won some money, Jamie. That's crazy. So we'll finish it off here at Lima Land Motorsports Park, and we'll go ahead and send it, man, as we continue on here tonight and continue on with our racing schedule as our final event here this afternoon for our 358 late models. Once again, huge shout out to Dale for coming out here once again and making that a money event for the SLR drivers. So, like I said, guys, you're more than welcome to come out here and go try racing. Yes, I'm a little bit of a hard, you know what I mean, as far as an admin is concerned, but I want to, you know, we want to see good racing. We want to see you guys actually go racing and have fun. And Dale and a few other guys, including Joshua Colburn from Colburn Race Rats, he comes out and he did $150 over the weekend, and Dale did over $300 over the weekend as well. And, you know, vice versa and things like that. So, you know, it's really cool. David Ellison at number 13 machine. And you know, the other thing that's really cool about it is it builds the SLR reputation within the drivers too, if you guys don't know that. You come in here, we broadcast, we say that you're gonna win some money, and shebang, you get paid that money. So that's the nice thing about it, is it works out that way. It works out for us and everything else. And you know, that's really, really cool to see. And you know, vice versa and things like that. So that's the cool thing is like you guys really impress it. It makes the SLR name stronger, and you guys just continue on. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Eldor Dream is all week long. So, but we're going to be live every single day this week, including Saturday and Sunday and things like that. So, you know, it's Wednesday. It's just like day one of the dream. My, oh my. So other than that, man, I mean, it's been a bit of a light day. Going to the Dream Saturday, good. I wish you have a blessed time going there, man. My car is not fixed yet. It blew an intake gasket, and hopefully didn't do any more damage or anything for a boosted Honda, but you know. Dirt racing lets you go do Dirt racing, let's go. Do you do your league racing or what's your show about? I had to wait 10 minutes in the chat. I am sorry. Didn't know. Yeah, you could do that there, Caleb. I'm sorry about that. So, Caleb, if you want to hit exclamation point Discord, you can. This is an open hosted league in a way. I require an A-class license and 2,000 minimum I rating. We have very, very awesome fan base that come out here. We have very awesome clean drivers that come out here and go racing. It's random draw, you name it, go out and have some fun. I'm pretty strict on the race, on the people who show up and things like that. You think we should do a full racing season for real? Like, what do you mean, Brian? What do you mean by that? So, as we have the 10 of Anthony Brown in field, after that, it's going to be the old 7G of Devin Glick. You got the 75 of Luke Williams. You have the number 13 of David Ellis, as that's going to be the 10B of Anthony Brown. Meanwhile, I don't leave the rig anymore. I sold it and moved out of my dad's house, have a kid. It'll be wild, but hey, you're more than welcome to join, get some updates. If you don't know, I do play a lot of Rocket League. I play a lot of Rocket League. If you guys want to play some, get down on some GC stuff, you let me know. As we're going to get ready, we have only a few drivers here for the... What up, Trent? As you got the 70 of Devin Glick. We ain't playing no Fishing Planet. No, you broke that. You broke that trust. As the 13 of David Ellis, you got a few other guys, the 70 of Devin Glick in the field, and like I said, it's another small field of cars, but you know what? We're gonna have fun with it. I don't care if in over a year you're still broken. You know how trust gets broken and you never kind of like you have to earn it back. You ever hear that before? Oh my, we're having glad. Maybe it's the first time. You know what? That's what I was thinking. We got a few. We only got 6 cars, and we're probably going to get a first time winner. I think Anthony Brown's won one every once in a while. Luke Williams, Devin Glick, David Ellis, Brian Brennan. Why? We also got Wesley Lester still not able to get in yet, but it's a Wednesday afternoon, man. So his hot laps are going to be here. I see David Ellis going to be joining in. So we got one more driver coming out of the SLR crew. And, you know, it's all fine and dandy. We had a good day of racing, though, Massey, for 5 events that we did run. We had a good, 3 green the checkered races. You won some money. The money race won only 2 yellows. And Wesley Lester did not show up yet. He did not grid. It was a good night. I mean, relatively pretty smooth, you know. As the 75 of Luke Williams, I'll tell you, it was a good day. I mean, it ain't quite over yet, but still. but I'm the talk of the town on iRacing Dirt Talk. Nobody got banned yet? No, I don't think anybody's gonna get banned, except maybe Noah Norris for stopping on the track. Why can't you join the race? Are you A-class? Are you A-class licensed? 2,000 minimum I rating? Probably not. I have a background in Indy and S2000 working for... Nice! So, Caleb placed it. That's awesome. That's very, very awesome. The NASCAR Youth Series with kids in 7 years. Nice! So, I used to be the American All-Star Series announcer in 2025. I was their announcer over the years of 2025, and then a drunk driver has took that away from me and wrecked my real-life car in 2025, so I had to get a sponsor for to finish out that season, announcing and traveling all over the country. And 2026, I was unable to get a car for travel, so I had to give that up. And here we are on the iRacing side of things. So yeah, I also worked at the Kingsport Speedway once for asphalt. I've done a lot of things locally, racing wise and that too. So yeah, I've done a lot of that stuff. But mostly my gig here is iRacing at this point now. You know, that's how I got my job the first time around. But anyway, we have 6. Yeah, 6 358 late models to finish it off, A-class or higher. And yes, I recommend getting yourself an A-class license for you guys to join here with the SLR show. Yeah, I hope I get back to it, boss man. What up, Garrett? Hey, Wes, Garrett's here. Garrett's here. Where's Wes? Garrett's here. Yeah, I hope someday soon, you know, just who knows? You know what I mean? That's why we keep pushing, keep streaming, and keep doing what we do here with the SLR show. Where's Wes at? Garrett, Wes has been looking for you. Like, he's been looking for you, boss. As we got our heat race number 1 getting ready to line up, we may not have a Wesley Lester, but that's okay. Alrighty. No money or anything. The David Ellis ride is taking an EOL. So 75 to the inside, 7 to the outside, please. 75 be our new leader, Anthony. 7G to the outside and 2L and 10. You guys can line up. Yep. Cool deal, guys. Y'all been racing 6 cars. Thank y'all for coming out here. Let's get 8 laps in and let's get some laps in. We'll see y'all there. You know how this goes. Good luck, everybody. Well, we appreciate Dale once again. We had 16 late models at Cedar Lake, and now we're down to 5 awesome 358 late model drivers here this afternoon. As it's going to be Luke Williams at the 75 with the 7G of Devin Glick. After that, we got the 10 of Anthony Brown, the 2L. That's going to be old Brian Brisker. As we're back underway here for the late models here with the Lima Land Motorsports Park. And that's a 5 field here tonight. As Luke Williams in the number 75 going to be your leader here this afternoon in the Coors Light machine. You need to get another PC and race again. What happened to your PC, Garrett? Where's Wes? As the 7G, Devin Glick's going to work to the inside. A Mod Light driver out in the Midwest. You got the number 2. That's going to be old Mr. Brian Brisker. You got the number 10 of Anthony Brown. Still battled out. You got the 13 of David Ellis. As Ellis going to get a good run to the inside as he's in the back of the field for a top 5. Racing continues on as Ellis in the number 13 as I think he shoots full. He's got the APA on the side of that race car. As we got Devin Glick and the number L2 machine of Brian Brisker getting together and a good run to the outside. Brian Brisker going to fall back to the final spot here. Like I said, all cars are going to transfer and David Ellis, and man, I'll tell you what, Brian Brisker's struggling here in that L2 machine. That car does not want to turn for him, but we got 2 to go as race leader, the 75 of Luke Williams. We'll see the 2 to go. Going to be this time by Anthony Brown and the number 10B. After that's going to be the number 7 of Devin Glick. He's going to put the whole right side quarter panel in the wall. White flag in the air for Luke Williams at the number 75. Well, I'll tell you what, Luke Williams in the 75 is going to roll right through the middle with turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Give it up for him. It'll go to Anthony Brown, Devin Glick, and David Ellis, and Brian Brisker. Going to be the field as we're going to get ready to go 40 laps with 5 cars on the speedway. Yay! So that's what we do here on the SLR show. No mirrors, no spotters, no spectators, you name it. We're going to give them 2 minutes of grid for 40 laps here at Lima Land Motorsports Park. And I believe we are going to have a new winner. I don't know if Luke Williams has won one. I know Anthony Brown has. Devin Glick hasn't. I think he's got a podium every once in a while. David Ellis hasn't won yet, and I know Brian Brisker might. I don't know. So once again, a little bit of a slower day this afternoon, but that's okay. We appreciate everybody, and I mean everybody, that you have 3 wins, Brian Brisker. Cool. Okay. I mean, that's a long time ago. Haven't gotten a heat win in BBMs for a few months. There you go. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you. But, yeah, that's what we got here this afternoon. Our final event here tonight, and it's 8:30. Gonna be an early night. I get to go to bed, maybe kiss the wife. Woohoo! That's a good day of the week. We'll be live tomorrow as David Busman does not have a podium nor a win. So the 75, Luke Williams going to start on the pole in this one with Anthony Brown to the outside. It's the Strother Brothers. Make SLR great again. 7G of Devin Glick. Boom chakalaka. Meter the Mina 619. Right? Is that it? Is that it? Am I right? Am I wrong? Help. As the number 13, that's going to be David Ellis. See? Gotcha. See? Gotcha. Oh, man, we're going to have some fun here. We got an awesome 5-car field, but, you know, that's okay. These guys are going to put on the show for the fans. We'll go with it. Oh, man, you got to have a little fun with it. Shoot. My goodness. Well, let's get ready to rock and roll here this afternoon. Luke Williams, Anthony Brown, Devin Glick. David L is going to get his first ever win tonight. Let's call it. David L is going to get his first ever win this afternoon. Let's call it. Yes, no? You got the number 2. That's going to be Brian Brisker in the back of the field. This is our final event of the evening. So is Luke Williams, that number 75 machine. He eats tires, it says on the back spoiler. From Coors Light, Dude Wipes. Kicker. After that, it's going to be the Longhorn Chassis Weird Machine, number 75. That's going to be Luke Williams. How about the 180 Flood Doctor? Premier Settles, number 10B. That's going to be Anthony Brown. Right there behind him, he's a Mod Light driver out of the Midwest. And the Glick Racing Chief, Strother Brothers make SLR great again, number 7G. That's going to be Devin Glick. To the outside, it's going to be the David Ellis Snap-on APA Sunoco machine. That's going to be David Ellis. You have the Twisted Hoosier High Voltage Sim Sports Let's Spin Racing number L2. That's going to be Bryant Brisker. As we're ready to go, 358 late models underway here at Live at Lambetter Sports Park. Did we mention this was $3,000 a win, sponsored by Dale? Oh, just kidding. You'd be so mad. Everybody be so mad. As the number 75, that's going to be Luke Williams, Anthony Brown. After that, Devin Glick in that number 7 machine. It'll go to the number 13 on David Ellis. Going to be able to roll through the middle of turn 3 and 4 down to the backstretch as we have our top 3. How about Luke Williams in the 75 leading the way? Anthony Brown in the 10B with the number 7G of Devin Glick. 4 out of 40 here for the late models here this afternoon. As it's going to be the old number 10 of Anthony Brown all over the back bumper. Up to number 75. That's Luke Williams still going to be the race leader. Anthony Brown just hot on his heels. You get a ride there with the number 7G. Let you guys ride on board. It's going to be old Devin Glick. What a battle right in front of Devin Glick. He's got the 75 of Luke Williams right there in front of him, and the 10 of Brown continuing to battle here at the Lima Land Motor Sports Park as Glick, man, getting a good run off the exit of turn number 2. Pretty good battle here for the 358 late models here at the Lima Land Motor Sports Park. And look at Devin Glick get a good run to the outside. The 75 of Luke Williams, Devin Glick right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. We're 10 out of 40. What a race here. You got David Ellis at number 13 and Brian Brisker in the L2. 5-car race here for the 358. Rick James TV, thank you for the like. Welcome to the channel. As it's all going to be the 7G machine. That's going to be Devin Glick. He'll get on the outside. You got the 75 ride. It's going to be Luke Williams. How about the 13 of David Ellis? Looking for his first ever podium ever here on the SLR show. As Anthony Brown, the number 10B, is your current leader. 12 out of 40, they say. Is Anthony Brown going to be able to get a good run down to the backstretch? The 7G machine of Devin Glick right there behind him. Devin Glick a little bit faster with a 12.093, and we got some cross-up action going on in the back of the field as Brian Brisker got around the number 13 of David Ellis as we continue around as the old 7G of Devin Glick. He'll go to the inside, side by side, door to door once again as we got 14 out of 40. That's still going to be Anthony Brown. As As the 10B of Anthony Brown, still going to be your leader with Devin Glick in the 7G. Here comes the 75 of Luke Williams. He was your leader until he lost the lead momentarily. He's going to battle back to the inside for that second slot. Devin Glick right through the middle with turn 3 and 4. You got 15 out of 40 here for these 358 late models. As we continue, the Luke Williams number 75. He'll go to the inside. It'll be the 7G of Devin Glick to the outside. Anthony Brown in the 10, your race leader. You've got a 3-car race for the race lead. Anthony Brown, that number 10B, going to be your leader. There's going to be Luke Williams. Old Devin Glick is up into the wall, a little bit off a 3 and 4. He works to the outside shelf right there by the 10B. But I'll tell you what, Luke Williams has got the power down. He is starting to close on your race leader as he'll go down the backstretch once again. Here comes the 75 machine. That's going to be Luke Williams. Here comes the 10 and Glick with a run to the outside. Some contact is made. Glick hammered down as he's got some friends here. Devin Glick has got some fans in the stands from Weston Matheny. Got about halfway to go. Cross flags are being shown. Anthony Brown in the 10B, your race leader. This is a 5-car exciting race as Luke Williams has found a way on the bottom side of the speedway. Halfway to go. Brian Brisker in the L2 is going to get a good run. Devin Glick, no cross up. Woo! Wow! As Del my, oh my, I thought Glick was going to car high. Brian Brisker in the L2 machine as it's like a good race for 5 cars. Luke Williams still able to roll to the bottom. It's going to be Anthony Brown on the 10B to the outside. Side by side, door to door, once again off a 3 and 4. Anthony Brown's got a good run. Here comes Luke Williams on the inside. Slide job in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Anthony Brown back to the inside once again, another slide job right in the middle with 3 and 4s. We're 24 out of 40. As Luke Williams now retakes the lead, here comes Brian Brisker in the L number 2 machine. As that's going to be Brian Brisker in the Twisted Speed machine as we got 15 to go. 3 wide, they say, off of turn number 2. Is that number 10 machine? That's going to be Brian Brisker. As he's going to get an infield tractor tire. David Ellis holding the binders. And what a save! David Ellis has his opportunity here as he had to get on the brake pedal to get his first ever podium in that number 13 machine. Battle's going to be for the 3rd spot here at Lima Land Motorsports Park. David Ellis going to get to the inside. Devin Glick, I think, burnt his tires off or something. As David Ellis going to hit the brake pedals. We got 28 on the 40, 12 to go. Here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Here for the 358 late models. As David Ellis might get his first ever SLR podium here if he can get around Mr. Brian Brisker in the L2 ride. As we're going to get the double high five this time by for a race leader, Luke Williams at number 75, 10 to go. So far, Luke Williams has got it. He lost the lead momentarily, retook the lead on the bottom side of the speedway. Now he's going to move to the middle as he's got Anthony Brown working the bottom. It'll be Brian Brisker, and his battle's going to be for that 3rd spot. David Ellis has never got a podium here with the SLR show. Can he get his first one here this afternoon as he has got that L2 machine up Brisker dead on his rights? David Ellis going to get a run to the inside of Brian Brisker as he's going to take a look to the inside. Slide job. He's getting racy with it as they'll be Brisker right back to the inside. As the number 13 of David Ellis is going to try one more time as he threw a big slider off the turn 3 and 4. Brian Brisker in the L2 still going to be in that 3rd spot. As it'll be the number 13, he's going to be right there. They're going to go door to door down to the backstretch. David Ellis, one last slider right through the middle of 3 and 4. Brisker right back to the inside. High 5 to go. Next time by. David Ellis with a good run once again to Brian Brisker. Can he get his first ever podium here with the SLR show? It's going to be Brisker right back to the inside. What a battle for the 3rd spot. As it's still going to be this battle between the number 13 of David Ellis and Brian Brisker. As Luke Williams is your leader still with Anthony Brown starting to close. little here. I don't think he's going to get enough time, as this is the battle for the third spot. David Ellis never got a podium here at the SLR show, as you got 38 out of 40. Brisker right back from the inside. As we are getting up close, we'll see 2 to go coming up soon, as the 13 of Ellis with a good cut down once again. Slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Here comes Brisker once again back to the inside. David Ellis just overthrowing that car. You've got 2 to go. Going to be this time by. As Luke Williams in the 75 has got a good length. The battle's going to be for the third spot, as we got halfway white flag in the air this time by. Can David Ellis get his first ever podium here on the SLR show? Big run to the inside. Big slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Didn't try anything different. But Luke Williams, Anthony Brown, and Brian Brisker to be your top 3. Come on down, top 3. Woo-hoo-hoo! What a race for 5 cars, and congratulations to Luke Williams in the number 75. Come on down, Brian. Oh, okay, Brian left. That was a good race, man. What a race. That was a good race. Luke Williams with the win here at Lima Land Motorsports Park.
Yeah, I mean, the car was freaking on rails there for the future. In the heat race, it was all right. It was kind of hard to drive in the heat race, but put a bunch of fuel in it for the future, and she was ripping.
What a race indeed, man. I don't know if this is your first win or not.
Yeah, it is actually.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Luke Williams getting his first ever win here on the SLR show. Woo!
Let's go. 6-car field.
You lost the lead there momentarily, and you know, did you think it was over after that when you saw Anthony Brown start to pull away?
Yeah, I did for a minute, but I mean, I made a few mistakes when they got by, so I knew I wasn't completely out of it. I just I kind of got a run on the bottom, like a few laps, and snuck around them and just put her on the top, which I was kind of scared they're going to pass me back on the bottom, but I just friggin', I don't know. I don't know. I was just kind of driving around.
Crack open a Coors Light, Luke Williams. You got the win here at the SLR show, and congratulations. It was a fought win. Who do you got to thank?
I just got to thank Cole Lance for designing this car and you for putting on these races.
I'm glad you had a lot of fun, man. That's it for tonight?
Yeah, probably.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, see ya.
Great job,
Thank
boss. You. Anthony Brown, man, you had the lead, and then here comes that 75 ride toting on the bottom.
Man, I don't know how I was able to get past on the bottom. Good for him. Congrats on his first win. It was a fun race.
I mean, shoot, we had 5 cars, man, but what a race. So, I mean, 3 wide sometimes, you know, a little bit of clean battling, a little rubbing, man. It felt like a real race.
Yeah, it felt fun. I had a blast. Can't thank everybody for racing clean. You putting on these shows, everyone tuning in.
It's been a fun day today, man. 4 green the checkered finishes and a money race. Can't complain for a Wednesday, can you?
No, dude, it was amazing racing all night. I missed the first one, but I watched it. They put on a great show. It was fun watching, fun racing.
Well, Anthony Brown, that does it tonight already. Who do you got to thank?
Thank Richard Murdaugh, you for putting on these races, and all the people for watching them.
Hey, man, good to have you come out here and go racing. We'll be live tomorrow. Polls will be coming up on the Discord shortly.
Awesome. Thank you. You guys have a good night.
Hey, man, you too. Thank you. Brian Brisker in the Twist of Speed number 2L. Shoo! You had a fight with Devin Glick and David Ellis.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I feel like I would have had a chance to win that sucker if I didn't hit that stinking tire. Thought my car, all I seen was the sky. I was like, what in the world?
Well, that's what you get for hitting the infield tractor tire. You know what the cool thing about it was? You didn't get completely obliterated after you did that. David Ellis and Devin Glick both slammed on the brake pedal for you.
Yeah, Yeah, I figured they would. That's why I love racing your stuff because I know might be a little squirrely every now and then, but I just ordered me a really nice $1,900 wheel and pedal set. It comes in tomorrow. I can't wait to try it out.
Woo! That's fine. We'll see if it makes you any faster and better. Maybe get some more wins. But long time supporter, man. Thank you for coming out. That's it for tonight. Who do you got to thank?
Hey, I just want to thank you for putting on the show. Dale, obviously, he reminds me of me a couple years back. But I feel like once I get this 110 horsepower, whatever it is.
Yeah, and the weight taken out.
Yeah, once I figure that out, I'm there. I just got to tweak my setups a little bit better. I feel like I can for the long runs. I think I'll be into more top threes. That's for sure.
Heck yeah. Well, we'll see you around. Great job on third, boss.
Hey, thank you, Peter. Much love as always, bud.
Yeah, man. Great stuff. Well, that'll do it for the SLR show already. 5 amazing events. I know it's a little light. Big shout out to Dale once again for coming out and putting a little more money towards our stuff. And David, I will get you. Can you send me a DM, or I can send you a DM? But other than that, boss man, what a night. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the Eldora Dream. If you're watching it, I will see you all tomorrow.